And we're here.
Hey,
And joining us on this exciting little occasion is Megami33,
yo, what's up?
and of course Kaluna, because every Pokemon
Hello.
every Pokemon thing we do now apparently has to involve you.
I'm not against the concept. If I get to see some weird Pokemon stuff with you, it's never.
This is okay. So, for those of you who are just joining us, and well, just joining us because we just started, uh, this is going to be a very interesting thing. So, here's what happened today. Apparently they got their hands on the demo versions of
Okay.
Pokemon Gold and Silver. Now I know some of you out there are like, "Well, what's the big deal? It's just going to be like, the same as the regular game. It's out there and all that." No, because here's the thing: Pokemon Gold and Silver, when they were first premiered to the public, was at this 1997 Tokyo Game thing. I think it was like called Space something or other, Space Expo or something like that. And the thing is, the demo version is actually pretty different from the finished game. I mean, it's still Pokemon on Game Boy, but it has different Pokemon. Like, it has entirely new stuff that never made it into the games and different sprites for a lot of old stuff, and the maps and layouts are different. I'm wondering if this has the skateboard, because they promised the skateboard back in the day. Yeah, back in caveman times, we didn't know a lot about what was coming on at the time because it was like it was the late 90s, and if you were lucky, if you had any internet sources that could find any really crappy low resolution screenshots from this game show and the kind of stuff that was there. And that's where we saw some early sprites for a few stuff that did end up into the games, like Donphan and
Togepi.
Togepi. And as you can see from the logo we have here, we have the game logo, a very different start screen for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Just basically a lot of stuff that was very different, and people have already started doing fan art and showing off a bunch of the unreleased Pokemon that never made into the game, or like the weird early sprites of it. Some people I have deliberately avoided looking at as many of them as I can because I want to approach this with fresh
Oh,
eyes.
really? Okay, you haven't
Mm-hmm.
seen all of them?
And normally I would actually have waited until Saturday to do this because for those of you who haven't read the State of the Wall post I recently put up, I'm thinking of making Saturday night my regular streaming night. But the thing is, Pokemon Gold and Silver are my favorite games of the franchise. In fact, to the point where, as you can see, I am wearing this letter jacket for Pokemon, and on the back, I don't know if you can actually, you guys are probably I can't see on the stream. This is an Elm Laboratory jacket.
Oh Jesus.
And I just realized I actually have to set up I have to do screen share for you guys.
Yeah, sorry.
You're probably going to want to see what the hell we're
That's
doing.
badass, dude.
I was on your Twitch account because that's where my
I keep
normal.
forgetting to do this for you guys. Share a window. And unfortunately, yeah, okay, where's Visual Boy?
Ta-da. There we go.
Visual Boy Advance, okay. Yeah, I'm using Visual Boy Advance for the emulator, which unfortunately brings us to the next problem we're going to run into with this stream. The reason why we started a few minutes late here is because we were trying to. OBS does not want to separate the audio sources, so it won't differentiate between Skype and the game, and as a result, I can't. And unfortunately, Pokemon does not have just a regular volume dial. It has like stereo and mono, and Visual Boy only has a volume that will let you go down to 0.25. So I've had to mute the audio in the thing. So unfortunately, we can't hear the game. I can tell you when I did a test of this earlier. When you start out in the game, it has the old Pokemon Center music in your room.
Huh. Okay.
And a Magpie's Nest production asking, how did Mechakara come back for Tiboldi Flee? I will answer that in a minute because I want to focus on the Pokemon stuff here. But of course, we'll do super chat and answering questions and all that. Because here's our next little problem with all this: we don't have a translated version of this. This is in Japanese.
Oh,
Yay!
which is
Wonderful.
actually really nostalgic for me because as a kid, I was really impatient. My brother's friend Barry got a Japanese copy of Gold. I don't have the original here, but I do have a Japanese copy of it somewhere. I was going to show it off, but I forgot to grab it before starting this because I'm an idiot.
The only Japanese version game I have is the original, like, green version from Japan.
I played the original Gold version in Japan, and I actually tried to translate it because I knew the names of some of the Pokemon in Japan, like Ampharos was Denryu. So I was like, okay, I'll figure out the hiragana, and I'll translate it, and I will just play the game as I go along here and try to translate it as we go. And now that didn't actually end up working out, but I had this big long sheet of like pencil scratchings of like, okay, I'll try to replicate this symbol. What does this mean? I freaking love Gold and Silver.
I waited like a normal person.
Oh, I still got the English game, but like I was part.
I didn't get to search
Stop
things
being normal, Heather. Jeez.
I know. Well, I grew out of it.
I was part of alt.games.nintendo.pokemon when these were coming out, and people were just like, okay, let's we're gonna try to do tutorials for people and help people out. And when I was digging through my old files trying to find old emulator ROM copies of Gold and Silver for my trade up video to see if, okay, do I still have any of the original stuff I first played with, I actually found an old AOL Instant Messenger a chat log of me talking to someone asking, okay, how do I get past Azalea Town? I didn't say Azalea Town at the time because we didn't have names for them, but I think it was just like, okay, you have to talk to this person in this place to do this and get this thing, and it's so nostalgic for me to do this because we are walking in blind. We're probably gonna just screw around and try to figure out what the hell we're doing. But the other nice thing about this is because this is the original demo ROM, it also has a debug mode, and the debug mode will allow us to gain access to some of the secrets of this stuff that people have found, all the sprite info, because of course, obviously in game, you can't find all the. I think there's like 60 or 70 Pokemon in this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got the picture of all of them right here.
Yep. So I'm looking forward to seeing them. Don't. I would say don't show them, but like you don't have a
Oh,
webcam enabled.
How you survived Twitter without seeing them? Because they were plastered all over
Like
my
I said,
wall.
I've only seen a handful of them because people have been, because like Andrew Dickman's been doing like fan art of some of his favorites, and fortunately anytime people have tweeted the pictures to me, it's in a tiny thumbnail, so like I can't make out any of them individually.
Ah, okay.
So thank goodness for that. We're going to try this. Apologies for this being muted. Let's get the before I start, let's do some super chat stuff real quick. How did Mechakara come back for Boldly Flee? Basically, the explanation that Linkara gave in in like the Fantastic Four #1 review, where he said the magic coin could have brought him back. That that explanation was what he thought was Mechakara. It wasn't, but that's what really happened. Mechakara came back because the magic coin brought him back to life. What are your thoughts on?
I would
Marvel's-
argue.
Sorry, go
I
ahead.
would argue that he just gained superpowers because you review comic books and he's fought you so many times that he just became a comic book character.
That
He
works,
just decided
too.
to come back.
What are your thoughts on Marvel Secret Invasion, the new Avengers issue? Never read it specifically. I mean, Secret Invasion. Brian Hines had the other nickname of it as Damn Obvious Assault. So okay, let's do some Pokemans.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'll try to occasionally look at the chat while it's going. It does go kind of quick, so I will occasionally. Hey, Ilnej is here. Hello.
Hey, Nej. I could probably add him into the call if he wants to.
He may be working.
Let's add
if I-
everyone.
Let's
I
bring in
recall-
everybody. It's a party. It's a Pokemon
Yeah.
party.
Yeah, Garrett, if you want in, let us know.
I don't know how long the stream is going to go. Probably no longer than a couple hours.
Woo!
If we do run into a Pokemon that's new, we'll imitate the voice as best we can that we hear.
Well, that's actually the funny thing is because right off the bat, you get like I said, I tested this out earlier. You get a new Pokemon right in your party right off the bat.
Really?
So,
Okay.
This one I
Warm
think
up
is a
those
more
voices.
well-known one that never really made it in. Game Station 3 asking that they don't understand the Dr. Garth joke in the latest episode. It's from the Comic Book Quickies review from a few weeks ago, because Dr. Garth invented a machine that turned Batman into Batbaby. All right, unpausing the Visual Boy.
Oh, Dom's in the chat too?
Oh, Dom's in the chat too.
He's in the other room. You should be working.
Pokemon.
Aww, they're so cute.
I don't know, the Ammonites. The intro sequence, from what I can tell, is pretty much the same as what actually ended up in the game.
Oh, nice.
For the most part, I
Okay.
haven't seen Silver's. I don't know if they did
Their eyes
anything
looked a
different with
little weird, but yeah.
it. That Lapras
Wrong.
is so tired.
I find it funny that the two of us should do the voiceover for this, Karen. We
Yeah,
should make
totally.
the weirdest Pokemon noises. Jigglypuff! Yeah! It didn't have the marker. It's not that Jigglypuff.
Oh yeah, and instead of the regular three, the original three, instead of the Johto starters, we had like Venusaur and Blastoise there,
Oh yeah.
and this screen.
Oh, wow.
Just
Just fireballs.
Yep. Although those fireballs, let me show you something real fun that I discovered while I was playing around with the settings. Do that, and then hit B. Now the musical notes.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, I saw.
I
Louis,
have
do
no
you want
idea
me to
why that
add-
is, but it's a thing.
Do you want me to add Garrett?
It's the song of Ho-Ho.
Sure, add him in on here.
Okie dokie.
Okay, like
Go
Highland
ahead.
Car, I'm doing some research around content creators like you. Would you mind if I toss up a link for the survey? Just one time, not interested in spamming your stream. Send it to me via email on my website's contact form. Speaking of the settings, let's go in here, activate fast text. Which, by the way, when I tested this
Jesus
earlier,
Christ.
I thought fast would be all the way over here, so that was fun when it was all slow. Do we want to change the border?
Good
What?
luck with that. The second one. It's the second one.
That one.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Nish!
Hello.
What's up?
We're playing
Back to the
Pokemans.
We're playing
Sweet.
demo Pokemans in
I'm
Japanese.
looking forward to Tiny Lightning Cat and other rejected
Don't
cat
spoil.
Pokemon.
Lewis doesn't know all of them.
I've never
Oh,
seen any
sorry,
of
I'm
them.
the worst.
I haven't seen
I'm
any.
the
I've
worst.
seen like a handful of them, but I can't remember anything specifically. So this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I wish I knew more katakana.
Don't we all?
Hello, I'm Demon Professor Oak. Look at my possessed eyeballs. This world is inhabited by Pokemon. They'll steal your souls. It's what happened to me. I saw in the chat earlier they hope Peekaboo's in this one.
Yeah, Peekaboo.
Isn't that the canonical Pokedex entry for like Yanmask or something?
That
Where it steals your
mask
soul.
is the soul of a human being.
Or something like that, yeah.
Something
Yep.
like that, yeah.
Not showing off a
Terrible.
Meryl this time, and they don't give you the option to do the name.
Oh, okay.
Our room is a little bit bigger. In fact, there are 2 beds here.
Oh my god,
my
things
God.
make sense now.
Wait a minute. You don't have a sibling, so does the
That's where
Clefairy
your
get a
mom
bed?
sleeps.
Oh, right.
Your mom has a bed finally.
Well, that's true.
Good night,
Clefairy-
son. I just sleep on the kitchen table.
Yeah, start your Pokemon journey so I'll finally get a bed.
Oh god, Lewis, do you
Nintendo
ever watch
64!
Play that in
Lewis, do you ever
64.
watch Gambino? He does a lot of Pokemon parodies that I think you would love, just because he's a hardcore Pokemon fan too.
Let's check out the PC. What does that have for us?
Is that like a little radio next to it?
Yep, because this is
Yeah.
the game that introduced the radio.
Oh. It kind of looks like a really terrible, like, office scanner.
Nage, are you in some kind of speakerphone?
Yeah, I'm on my my little headphone microphone.
Okay, 'cause yeah, I'm hearing a little bit of your background, a little bit of a fuzzy. I mean, it's not that big a deal.
No,
Man,
no,
that's
Lewis,
a lot
it's
of
the
radio text.
Sorry about that.
Oh my god.
It probably told us something really important, but don't worry
I
about it.
bet. I bet it was the key to winning this game.
Hi, Mom. Say, why have you like done anything with your bed lately?
Mom, why don't we have any furniture? Like, well, a lot of furniture.
It's a
Oh,
very-
where are we
What are
gonna
you
have a
talking
bathroom?
about? We
Look,
got the
we're a very poor
stools.
family.
We got
Yeah,
the
we spent all our
cabinets.
money. We spent all the money on the radio and the N64.
Yeah, the bathroom's just a hole
Ooh.
like outside.
2 chimneys. How fancy.
Well, here's the thing that actually gets me. I was playing, like I said, I did a test earlier, just walked around. I think that this still has a day-night cycle in it.
Really now?
Ah,
Yeah,
that's
because I'm
interesting.
pretty sure this was much brighter earlier. And as you can see, it's a very different New Barktown, if even that, because we got a Pokemon Center here, and either a lab or a gym. I'm presuming a lab.
Oh yeah, that's.
That
I
looks
haven't-
like it looks like a gym.
Oh, here's
This is not Palatown.
Time
Yeah,
to get
of
our
course.
first badge.
Woo!
another
right off
weird
the bat.
thing here. We don't, something that didn't make it into the game until later on. I'm hitting the A button, and it didn't pop up. Okay, when I did it earlier, the start menu popped up from that. But okay, just use the start
Oh.
menu. All right, so Pokedex with number 155. Would you like to see what our Pokemon is that we have?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, yes. What do we got?
It's,
It's random.
oh,
That's
Oh.
That's
It's
the one they
Pikaflare.
said that
that's Proto Cyndaquil, I think.
Yeah, it's Proto Cyndaquil.
I was gonna say it looks like a mouse that's on fire.
well they said like they made a Pokemon that was like it looked like a Pikachu but like on fire. So
That's what
Pretty
it looks
much.
like.
I've heard about it. I mean, it looks very different from that preview artwork that's always floated around the
yeah,
web.
from the original. I should find that for Heather.
Yeah,
and-
Pika
This
Flare.
is absolutely like after Pika Blue started getting circulated. This is absolutely some kid drew this and claimed it was Pika Red.
Aw.
My dad works at Game Freak.
we had like two $10 super chat questions. If someone could read those off, because I can't really read them on my screen right now.
Sure. From Jeremy Adler, have you ever read or plan to review any Back to the Future comics? I recommend Biff to the Future, where we see the alternate timeline from the second movie if Marty hadn't gotten the book back.
I would probably end up doing that. The Back to the Future comics I know about are based off of the animated series. So yeah, I probably will end up doing something like that in the future. Here's another thing. Yeah, this is random when you start up because I got the water starter when I tested this earlier.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, its name is Hanaguma.
We
Oh.
got another from Arthur Mello. Arthur used Payday. It's not very effective since those aren't dollars. Arthur fled.
There was
I
another
like it.
$10 one before I think that we missed.
No, yeah, I got it. It just automatically brought me to that one because it was the most recent.
Okay.
From Jason Sendro, if you're up for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Digitally over the internet on stream with fans, there's an instruction vid for downloading the simulator Yu-Gi-Oh! Percy on the channel Davinator1212 by searching Yu-Gi-Oh! On it.
We'll see about that.
Okay.
Though it's more likely if I end up doing any Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, it'll probably be like Duel Links or the like. So this PC is broken, I'm guessing. And the Pokemon Center layout, check this out. This is very different.
Yes.
I was
You got
trying to show you the
two.
Hanaguma thing.
Were we all gonna have
Whoa.
12 Pokemon?
Oh, or maybe, well, yeah. I was gonna say
I was-
maybe you could have two people with you, but nah.
How did she
I was
get
gonna
there?
joke earlier with the two beds. I thought maybe they were gonna try local co-op or something back
It
in
could
the
have
day.
been like that was like like that could have been like a trade station, and one of them's actually the healing station.
That would've
Your
been-
rival is your brother. My evil twin brother. He always makes
You literally
foolishness.
have been rivals since you were babies.
That's fair.
Tell
Also,
you
you
what we'll
can
do
get
later on
Pokemon-
after we beat the demo and we go into debug mode.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming what I'm thinking that people get access to the sprites, I'm thinking the way that works is we'll probably have like a full Pokedex. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll like so when that happens, we'll like go very quiet, and then I will like alternatingly keep muting and unmuting it so we can keep hearing it and then reacting to it.
Okay.
Or rather, I can do that because I just realized you guys can't hear it anyway.
Nope. We'll just make noises and test. And just go with
There we
it.
go. We'll just make up the cries as we do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be
Whoa,
fun.
what the-
We'll each try and guess what it's supposed to sound like.
Nage, you okay?
Yeah, sorry, I hit play on the thing and thought my computer was muted. It turns out it wasn't, so I just wanted to make sure I didn't like blast you guys with a bunch of noise too. Sorry.
Just realized the game window in OBS is kind of stretched.
Well,
I just thought I was watching a funny Venom GIF, and it turns out it was a funny Venom clip.
we've had information about this Pokemon before because there has been images of Hanaguma before.
Yeah, but we never seen this late in development Hanaguma.
Right.
Let's show it off to you again in our menu. Level 8.
Its translation means blaze bear.
Oh
Aw.
my god, it's a bear!
It is a bear, and that's
He
adorable.
has little bear ears. Oh my gosh. Oh, and that makes sense because Guma is close to Kuma, which is bear.
Exactly.
Ah, clever.
Oh, this is. I'm looking up a fan-made evolution chain from like I don't know how many years ago, but they called the final one Pyroar. That's funny to me.
Ha. In 1 second here, I'm gonna try to go into the menu here to try to adjust it because right now the stream on the stream it's kind of stretched.
If you hold shift while doing that, it'll allow you to adjust the resolution. It would say Guma just because.
Yeah, it would mostly
lot
say
of
Guma
errors.
rather than its full name,
And
unless like a
I
certain
think I fixed
tab.
it, and I think no one heard what you
Come
just said a second ago because it didn't have. There's no audio input on that bit.
Ah.
So you were saying
okay.
you suspect that if it that it would like not say its own name, or at least not
No,
in
it
full?
would, but it would say like half of its name. You know, like how some Pokemon don't say their full name; they mostly say like part of it.
Nine!
So it'd mostly go like Guma, and then like actually say the full name like during a certain attack.
Uh-huh.
I want this now.
Hey, this
Kind of like how
there's
Pikachu most of the time says Pika rather than its
yeah.
full name all the time.
we have invisible walls here.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's
Ah.
where you fly over that, and that's where you catch wild starters.
Of course.
obviously.
Ah.
That's Bill's garden over there.
Where you can catch Luigi.
Let's see whose house this is.
Is that?
It's this lady.
Hi.
Hey,
Yeah.
she has a PC too.
Nice shit you got here.
No one likes decorating in this place. Jeez, it's all just basics. No decorations on the walls.
It's all about buying that radio.
Everyone's so poor.
What's to the left here? Okay, we got some grass. We want to start looking stuff, or do we want to go to that lab
Yeah.
first?
Let's
No, you should go. You should go talk to the professor.
All right, let's see if there's a proto Professor Elm here.
well, since you have the Pokemon from the start, you won't
Oh,
get
it's there's a question mark. That mean
It's
Oh, that's
locked.
it.
I
Is
can't
that-
go inside,
like there's nobody
Oh.
here.
and it made
Oh,
me
well,
walk
'cause-
away from it.
I'm
Oh,
wondering.
is this gonna be like Ruby and Sapphire where he's in the field already? He's
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm guessing. Cause
He's off
now
getting
that we-
robbed.
Yeah, now that we have the Pokemon with us already, rather than going into the grass and getting saved by the professor.
All right, let's go find him.
All right, let's explore. What do we
Yeah.
got? What we got in the grass? Who's gonna be our first friend?
Professor, where are you?
I just realized we don't know how to buy Pokeballs.
It's also
Oh.
two different grasses.
Well, you don't get Pokeballs right away in any game usually. It's a
Eh,
What new Pokemon is this? See back
it's a
sprite.
rooster.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Oh my
Ugh.
gosh, I love Honoguma so much.
it's adorable.
I'm
No,
sad, but I can't. But I can't
Did
hug
we
him.
steal Pokemon? We're actually the jerk. From...
Actually, that does make me wonder. That does make me
We
wonder.
actually
Could
stole
we
the Pokemon.
grind in this and actually get it to evolve?
Oh my god, that would take forever.
Oof.
Not necessarily. Whoop! I just hit up and
What? I already cheated, so I already know what they all look like.
You
Uh,
killed my brother. Prepare to die.
I can't help it. I don't care. I don't care about spoilers anymore. I'm
No,
always
that's fine. I
excited
mean,
to
how
see
can you
it.
spoil this? This is.
I can show you what it looks like.
I know you can, and we will take a look for ourselves later on. But the thing is,
I will be good. I will be good.
yeah, in this case,
look-
I wanted to actually play it because, again, nostalgia.
Of course.
And this is so cool and unique, and I wanted to, take advantage of that.
We got another super chat from Benjamin Hall.
When is the next
when-
package video? That
Yes.
we're probably gonna do a PO unboxing sometime soon. We're just in the middle of doing a few other things, like this stream where I'm showing
Oh,
off.
Lewis, go find the professor. There's more grass over there.
The graphics seem slightly more primitive.
There's probably only just going to be.
Yo!
Oh, it's,
Oh,
it's the Girafarig. It's real form.
This is so fucking terrifying.
this weirdo.
Proto Girafarig. This is one of the ones that was spoiled for me. I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch something like this, but the thing is, but for those who don't know, it's back sprite. Its other face is creepy as hell.
I love it.
It's like an evil face. Let's see if this is like a growl move or something. Oh, it's laser
Whoa.
eyes.
Oh my god, he's got laser.
Hell yeah.
Bad
I
dude.
still love
Trying to
Twitch
think
plays
of that.
Pokemon Crystal. The nickname for
it-
it was Laser Gator.
Yeah.
Flare Bear, is there anything you can't do?
Okay, Lewis, I think that was Lear because it didn't do anything.
Yep.
Oh,
Da-da-da.
It makes sense. It makes sense that it came out of your eyes, so I think that was Lear that she used.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Let's see if we can get into a trainer battle here.
It probably just knows Leer and Scratch from what I. If it's
Mhm.
basically like Cyndaquil, that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for
That's
all your
fair.
amazing content. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, this looks
Oh,
very
Craig,
much like Route 26. Okay, we don't have cut, so
Whap, whap.
You can't go this way. There's a big ass tree in the way.
it's kind of similar to Route
It's
26.
a Sudowoodo or a mutant form of Sudowoodo.
Yeah, where it's gonna like.
You love Sudowoodo, don't you, Kaluna?
Shut up.
I'm imagining like some early design where like each of the little balls on his hands had its own face, and
Let's see which one of the things it goes to when I heal up my Flare Bear.
Lewis, I'm half expecting someone to greet me with a Sudowoodo plush or paper or
Oh.
something when I go to Con Bravo.
Did it actually heal? Because like nothing appeared on the thing. Nope, it didn't heal.
Okay.
You gotta pay us here.
they're experimenting
crap.
with paid
Oh.
healthcare.
We can't heal.
Oh
Wait,
my
wait,
God,
wait.
Why
Maybe
can't
you need
heal?
to go in. Maybe you need to go in front of the bed.
Okay, let's try that.
Healthcare in Johto is privatized.
Sorry, our machines don't work.
Put one right there.
Shit.
Wait, maybe try again. Try. Was there like an option or something?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Maybe you can't before.
Maybe you have to go find the professor before anything
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
lame.
So
That's kind of dangerous, though. What happens if it's dead?
I mean, you only would have wasted like 10 minutes.
Right, but you would
Oh,
go
you
back
know
home.
what?
You would go
Maybe-
back home.
back in the day, she could heal us.
Oh, that's true. You could always ask your mom to heal
So
you.
can Mom heal us? Doesn't seem to indicate it.
No.
Let's try the menu.
Wow, this is
again.
like a Nuzlocke, Lewis.
Ultimate Nuzlocke, no heals.
Only your starter.
Yeah, try going to bed, maybe.
Is that supposed to be a Clefairy doll? Because it's sort of staring into the void.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
it's like a
Clefairy doll
Snorlax
because
bean
back
bag or
weird.
something.
How
because
are you
back
supposed
then
to
because
heal?
Gen 2 did allow you to decorate your room with a bunch of dolls and stuff,
Oh yeah.
which basically ended up being put on a table.
Yep.
Luziat, who is just joining us, this is the demo version of Pokemon Gold and Silver from a 1997 game show. Not game show, a game trade show, I should say. So, if you're just joining us, allow me to introduce you to Proto Cyndaquil, and we are calling him Flare Bear.
Because its name is Haneguma, which basically means fire bear.
Okay, so I guess we have to find the professor. This is weird.
All right. Can we talk to that, Rando?
I'll try to talk to him again. He didn't seem to have anything for us. Let's see if we have any
Hi.
Pokeballs. Okay, we have.
Oh my god, you have stuff.
The bag is very different. We have items, but I don't. Okay, I think this is a potion.
Yeah. Yep.
No.
Oh my god, Lewis, you are a thief. You stole all this shit and you probably killed the professor.
Oh my
That's why I'm
God!
gonna
I'm silver.
Oh, J.R. Keel said for when they do when it does Leer, it's the flare bear stare.
say. Oh, that's cute.
I have 5
That's pretty
Pokeballs
good.
according to this.
That's
I
cool.
love
yeah,
him. I
what
want
if
him
you
to
were
be
silver in
canon.
this version? You just like
I mean, he can be canon in our hearts.
Oh, I just Gen 8, make the flare bear happen.
Oh, early Hoppip.
Ooh.
oh, he's got
Yeah.
a bigger tail.
Everything is a cat in this game.
And he's
It
much
co-
he's much
It
darker.
kind of looks like a combination
Oh, hey.
of Niaromon from Digimon
And Cleffa.
Yeah.
and the dog thing from Undertale.
I think I got a
With the
fire move. Let's see. This might be a smoke screen. Let's find out. Oh, Ember.
No, it's Ember.
Oh, you have a fire move. Shocking.
Actually, he is at level 9. You would learn a fire move.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And thank you to
super-
the Fusion Warrior, longtime patron and all that.
That was just yeah.
How many sprites in the final version? How many are from Red, Blue, Yellow? Kaluna, you've seen the final. Not Kaluna. Megami, you've seen the final version. How many sprites are in this?
Oh. Shit, I gotta count them all.
I thought it was like 60.
I can believe that. Let's kill
thought-
this thing too.
I think you were right. Like, it was somewhere between 60 or 70.
Yeah.
All right, we'll try
Yeah,
to capture another new Pokemon
Murder
here.
all the
I got them in
murder
front
all
of
the
me.
birds.
See, we'll go ahead and capture a
Murderer.
Hoppip or a Giraffe rig and see what we can do with them. Proto Hoppip, I should say. Actually, proto both of them because they both look very different from their final versions. All right, we got a
Mhm.
Girafarig. Let's show the evil face.
It's
There's
so,
this very fun friend.
it's, someone was saying it was the cat dog Pokemon.
Okay, that should be enough. Let's
But
try this.
how do they?
Good question.
Oh, that's
Well, I mean,
Pokemon.
Girafarig originally has a tail with a mouth in it, but
That's
we don't know.
true.
That's
We
true.
don't know if it's functioning like Wobbuffet's tail. I mean,
We don't know what comes out of the mouth.
A lot of
That
the
was
early,
gross.
Yo!
a lot of the early Pokemon.
Hey, you got
if I recall, they're based on like Japanese like folk tales. So I'm trying to think if there are any creatures that resemble this. Maybe not necessarily giraffes.
All
but
right.
something like
So what
this.
are we gonna name this Girafarig?
Oh,
Dogenshi Buken.
oh crap. Okay,
it's got a fit. It's only got 5 spots.
I know. Here, well, because each one of them is 2 letters for the
Yeah.
most part. That makes sense why there's less.
Well, we all know how to spell with this, so.
Yeah, what's the one that looks? Okay, which one looks kind of like a G?
Well, if you get if you get the top left one, then that's just the letter A, and it goes
I'm gonna name you 2.
Yeah, there we go.
Our new buddy 2.
Two
We'll
for.
have- So what would this thing's like other face sound like?
Yeah, that's an interesting idea.
One face
Would-
says giraffe, the other says farig.
that's an interesting idea. Would they have different cries? Is there like an item that could swap them around? Like make the other side. There's a concept for a Pokemon. You can switch its form so like it has like a psychic type and then a dark type.
I mean, they have had Pokemon that switch forms, like the Sword and Shield Pokemon.
Yeah, but I mean like something like this where it has 2 faces and it swaps around.
Well, there's not that many Pokemon that are like joined like that.
I think
So
it'd be a
we
cool
need
idea. Can
some
you read
more.
Japanese?
Or you
Yes?
have,
No,
it's
I
like,
cannot.
Go to trio. No, I want the second head to battle.
All right, let's swap them in the
The
party.
second
so
head
you
is
can-
the loose cannon
So the audience
Medi-
can see the glory of the face.
of 2.
Of the other
yeah.
face.
They'll see.
Medi-
Wait, Heather, wait till you see the second phase.
Oh god, no, I've seen it. It's terrible.
Behold the glory of 2. Wasn't that an old Yu-Gi-Oh promo?
The Rattata.
Oh, a nice one.
Media Hunter reviews that there is a.
Ah!
Ah!
It's from Space Hell.
Look at that. It's beautiful.
Wait. It's just another Girafarig, but it's wearing a gimp mask.
Kinda, yeah.
This is my butt. He is not allowed on the furniture.
Anyway, you had a couple super chats. Media Hunter reviews asked there's a warp tile somewhere on that map.
Maybe, but I can't find. But I have to like go through every single tile to try to find it.
Yeah, that's tedious.
With the item finder, and that's how you get Togepi.
Just want to support and
There's
ask how
another
bad
one.
was reading Holy Terror because watching that review hurt me. It was pretty bad, but it was fun writing that because especially the big 100th episode type of things, I tend to start writing months in advance.
Yeah, the ones that are either like really frustrating or really good are always the ones to do. It's the ones that are boring that are more difficult to write generally.
How
Yeah.
about now, Nurse Joy? I got a second Pokemon. You know, it's in pain. No,
Can you
okay.
fucking feel it?
heal if you have 4 Pokemon.
I'm actually like a human nurse. I don't know why they put me here.
Guys, I actually did some research and I have some fun facts about the Girafarig actually.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Ooh.
It's actually based off a toy
Oh,
a toy.
called the Push Me Pull You.
push
Which
me
is-
pulleys. I've heard of those.
Yeah. One part of it is a gazelle and one part of it is a unicorn. And they're just 2 heads on this body and you just kind of pull it side to side.
Oh,
Ah.
wasn't that's kind of like how a certain version of something else that got changed was based just on like that weird lion toy thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I had to play the beta version of a game that is very reading heavy, can't read Japanese.
Well, we're here for the visuals. We're not
Yeah.
here for the reading.
We're here for that journey.
It also works because Girafarig is a palindrome name, so it's kind of like no matter which side it is, it's still a Girafarig.
Here's a thought: we
Giraffe.
could probably get out of this just by fainting, and that would heal up our Pokemon, wouldn't it?
I mean,
I mean, I was thinking
Technically.
that, but do you want to do that?
Don't-
Worst
don't
case, we
hurt
just
my-
reset the game and we get a different starter.
I don't want a different starter. I want Flare Bear.
Yeah, Flare Bear's awesome.
I don't like Flare Bear.
Ba-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Like, not
would-
Poplio is fine, but I want Flare Bear.
He would have been the mascot for Team Flare had he been real.
Hell yeah. Instead of the typical, like, everyone's got the same poison and dark types, they all just have Flare Bears.
God, Johto does not have universal health care.
Or any healthcare.
Or it does, but there's like a lot of technicalities, so like, you know, you need at least 5 Mons at the same time before you can actually take advantage.
Oh, hey, I had a berry.
Ooh.
Oh. I thought you were using Solar Beam for a second.
Yeah, the pushy Polio is just kind of a made-up creature.
Oh, it had a berry too. Clever girl. Oh, we don't have genders either, I just realized.
See, that's why I like Pokemon, because usually there's always like a reason why something is designed that way. It's not just like a stupid reason or something.
Mm-hmm.
I like Digimon because that's the exact opposite.
We have a cat that turns into a sexy lady.
We got a dog, but like he's wearing a coat.
into a dragon.
No. You go from baby kitty to puppy to bigger kitty to angel lady to dragon.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
Yes,
really get that.
naturally.
Oh.
Because Digimon doesn't want to make sense.
Or you go from like little seal to like walrus to Viking walrus to tiny dog angel. I don't know how many people remember Marine Angemon, but
Well, Marine Angemon is an offshoot from something else.
Marine
so...
is it?
Angemon is awesome.
It's
I think I just headcanoned him as the final form of Gomamon and never bothered to double check if that was true.
I think it was originally, then Tri came out and changed that.
Oh, okay.
And I actually like the newer one better.
Before Tri came out, all those forms existed in the card game, technically. So,
What was it, Vikemon or something? Oh,
yeah, Vikemon.
oh, that's what my friend thought it should have been the whole time anyway. So
Thanks
it
for
worked
answering
what
the
it
out.
last question. Last now, do you have any plans to review any Phantom comics, and have you seen the 90s film adaptation? I've seen bits and pieces of the film adaptation. I have no plans to review I have no plans to review any Phantom comics. That might change in the future. I need to, let's see if I can approve this without screwing up the visuals. We'll find out. Nope, screwed up the visuals. There we go. Window capture on an emulator. We love it.
Woo!
Because, of course, I have the YouTube dashboard right behind me here. All right. Could one of you do me a favor and research and see if there's a way to get to the professor?
Yeah.
Let's see, Pokemon. What was the space channel, or what was it called? Planet
Space something. I can't remember. Demo is probably the best.
Demo.
Just get to the next town. He's probably in the next town.
Which is entirely likely. The problem is, the next town is kind of blocked off right now.
Is that the only way you can go?
Yep. The way up top is actually blocked off by a mountain. Space World is what it was called.
Space World. Thank you.
The sequel to Space Jam no one wanted.
When I first read like the Space World leaks, I thought like was Gold and Silver supposed to take place in space, and that's why half these look like aliens.
That would be
Maybe there's
interesting.
like an invisible wall somewhere that you can go through for some.
Like I said, eventually we'll just go into debug mode, and we will be able to walk through walls, and we can actually supposedly start exploring other areas of Johto.
Did you enter
Nice.
all the houses in this town?
I'm pretty sure I have. I will try again. This was
Talk
the
to-
lady who had the computer that didn't work. What's on TV?
Text, mostly.
Walk into the mountain. Well, okay, I'll try, but I don't think there's any way in there.
Walk into the fountain.
And
Can we
yes, there's a
start
Pokemon
chanting?
Center. They won't heal me.
Yeah, because the person working there is not a trained.
Because health
Pokemon
insurance here is a
veterinarian.
bitch.
God, Johto is like a terrible place. Right.
Ever since we switched over to Obamacare,
It
I'm
says,
not proud of that.
Someone said you can keep going to the left. There's a warp that looks just like a dead end.
Okay.
Oh, a warp. Okay.
Because
Someone did mention a warp before.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, but I didn't know
Yeah.
if they meant like.
Yeah,
I
there's
couldn't
this
tell if they
area
were
up
asking it
top
as a
here.
question.
Let's.
Why would there be a warp?
Maybe that's the
Here.
mountain you
Oh,
walk
yep.
into.
Oh,
Yo,
we did
Thank
it.
you.
that's different.
Oh. Thank you.
That is very
Uh,
different.
Thank you, Austin Kelly.
Thank you so
Uh,
much. Okay, I think this is a
Uh-oh.
trainer, and we're probably gonna lose because we can't heal anybody.
Wonderful.
Never mind.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay.
Doctor?
All that hype.
Nope, never mind. Thanks,
All right,
Joey.
see,
Oh, huge patch of grass. Let's see if there's anything new in here.
It's another Pidgey.
Come on, Pidgey.
A Caterpie!
Oh my God,
His
that thing
eyes
is
are freaking
adorable.
Huge.
That is an adorable Caterpie that looks like a Cybermat, and I want it.
Get on it, Etsy.
That's a good level too.
Yep.
Oh.
But I'm
Oh.
killing it because I only want to
And
capture. I want to capture the new stuff so we can focus on seeing
We
the
could
weird
see how
sprites and back sprites.
Freaky Butterfree looks. You
We've
should
actually
know
technically
train.
seen it in one of those grainy screenshots.
You should train too.
Those grainy screenshots did show a Butterfree fighting. I can't remember. I think a Venusaur.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's see, can I talk to this? Is this a trainer?
But like on
Yes,
Venusaur's
nobody
back,
knows.
it was.
Oh, it's
it
a
was
trainer.
The Audrey
Oh,
too.
oh, it is a battle.
Oh, fuck.
All right,
He's probably a bug
Bugcatcher.
trainer. You got this, yeah.
Go Caterpie.
Paris.
Oh, it's
No.
Paris.
Oh.
Paris' sprite is pretty much the same.
I'm
Yep.
not like those other guys. They only have Beedrills and Caterpies. I want a fucking mushroom bug.
How did my Paris lose?
Billy Mouse screaming in the chat, did you enjoy the Sin City movies? The first one I liked back in the day when I didn't realize Frank Miller had become a hack.
I forgot there was a second one.
And I
I
never
thought he
saw
had
the second
Sin
one because
City
by that
movies for
point
a
I was like,
second.
I don't like Frank Miller
Wait,
anymore.
Lewis, did you check the bottom? If
I
there
did
was
not check.
any?
I didn't check the bottom that closely. I guess I'll do a check now.
If you're gonna go up, I would check the bottom first. But...
See if we can run into anything
and
new.
10 and
Catch that Hoppip.
Oh, great, another
Oh.
rat.
Go away, Rattata.
There's a message from the chat that was held for review. Is this the Hitler Renaissance? The hell?
What?
I don't.
oh yeah, that old thing.
Oh, is that a Vietnam Crystal reference?
Oh,
What?
go on.
I'm assuming. I don't know what else it's referring to because I just assumed because. Have you,
Is
no,
Vietnam Crystal like a bootleg of Crystal?
yeah, you never heard of that?
I've not.
No.
I'm
Pokemon
woefully
Vietnamese
ignorant.
Crystal is wonderful.
Oh wait, is that where he calls himself Elf Monster?
Yeah,
Oh, I am aware of that.
I
Okay.
have-
I
no
thought that's
idea
what he
what
was.
you're
What they were
talking
referring to.
about.
Everyone call me Elf Monster.
I have
So
It's
many
Elf's
grass
World.
patches.
no idea what you're
Wow,
talking
this
about.
place is big.
Yeah, it was a poorly translated bootleg of one of the games where like Prof Oak calls himself like it's like welcome to Elf's World. Everyone call me Elf Monster.
Yeah, the translation is so terrible that a lot of words from it became mimetic, and I think the F word is in there a lot. Does the NC review of the Spirit movie interest you? No, it does not. And a question for you, Garrett.
Oh, any plans to review last? Yes, I have plans to review all the way up through movie 20 at least. I'm planning to do now that I'm making things again. I'm gonna try and do another Pokemon this fall. So yeah, I've also got plans to do like a little video, just like if you wanna buy physical copies of all the Pokemon movies, I'm gonna do a little guide on like what to look for and. I don't know why I'm shilling. I'm sorry. This is your stream, Lewis.
No, it's fine. This is why I have other people here. Recently finished
Cool.
the entire playlist of top fourth wall videos. Weird how all this crazy stuff happens to internet viewers, isn't it? Keep up good work. Proto Ladybah.
Ladybah's so
Huge!
It's so fat.
Now this is
love it.
another one I remember the early sprite artwork, and this is pretty much the same, I think.
He wants to give Flare Bear a hug.
We will try to
Yeah,
catch
and
it.
then he'll be on fire.
Oh god, I'm just imagining Pokemon on me with Honoguma and
Oh, it
like
ran.
trying to pet him, and your hand.
Oh,
catching
it
on
ran
fire.
away.
Did it run, or did I just hit the wrong button?
You might have hit escape.
I suppose it's possible, but yeah,
That's right. Gen 2 introduced random runaways, didn't it?
it might have.
Yeah.
Or at
'Cause
least
I
this
remember
version
seeing-
of it.
I've seen gifs because like like where something just confronts you and then immediately runs, and it wasn't one of the dogs or cats, whatever they are.
Chubby Ba.
So that's a dick
Yeah.
move. It scratches me and then runs away.
Haha, gotcha!
That'll show him.
Careful, don't run into missing number. I hopefully won't. That was the thing I was figuring. If anyone is going to ask me to try to see if I can use the trade-up method to get stuff out of this cartridge and normal stuff, that won't work. I don't think the conversion program will even be able to read this thing. And even if it is, it's just going to become missing number data, or it'll be, or it'll just convert it into like a Chikorita or something like that, like a proper sprite that's supposed to be. Caught
Did
any
you ever
shiny
see
Pokemon
the,
in Go? Yes, I have. I caught a shiny Marip and a shiny Charmander on the community days.
Metapod.
I've not
Metapod,
gotten
who's
any.
looking.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's looking straight, so we can see both of his eyes.
Oh God, my life is hell.
That's funny.
Let the fire take me.
Thank you.
Little thing I'm noticing, the experience bar is, it's not moving along on its own, just kind of like pops into the next mount.
Mm-hmm. Oh, these poor Metapods. They're
Existence
so
is
tired.
pain.
Ah! Soon I'll be a pretty butterfly.
Kill me.
Aww.
A lot of bugs in this part of it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Let's try to move on, see if we can find
It must be
a next
in a
town so we can finally
forest.
heal our Pokemon.
You'd be surprised how many non-bug things we find in the forests, but that is true.
I found the trash can Pokemon.
Got
Oh,
him
wait,
on
we never
it.
did that, do we?
You mean
Yeah, that's-
what's it called? I suddenly
Tiny kitty, puppy, bigger kitty, angel lady, bigger angel lady, or big dragon. Or holy dragon, sorry. Yes.
Holy dragon.
Anjuwamon can either turn into an awesome, cool, badass angel lady or just a holy pink dragon.
like 12 wings though, isn't it?
Yeah. It doesn't look as cool though.
Vega and I were talking about the Digimon movie earlier, and a lot of stuff, and just a lot of stuff about that because I actually still kind of like it, and I'm okay with how they handled it. Although
It's the original abridged anime.
there you
Wait,
go.
wait. Are you referring to the original or Try?
The original, the English one that mixed the first 3 movies together.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that was.
By the
that-
way, there was this Willis guy the whole time. That was
Yep.
going on.
Does no one else find it amusing that we just walked in on a lady posing?
Yeah. Oh.
She was having a picnic, and we were just kind of we just kind of attacked her.
Yeah.
She dropped her
After
turkey
payday.
leg and
Question for Heather: are you ever going to review the rest of the Swan Princess Week sequels?
I really don't want to.
how many of those are there?
Okay, so there were originally 3 like traditionally animated ones, and now there's at least 2, maybe 3 CGI ones. I reviewed the first movie and then the first of the CGI ones, which was a Christmas movie because it is horrible.
Oh, there is a Christmas special. I forgot about
It's
that.
so bad, and I feel bad because a lot of voice actors I really like are in it, but like they just. You could tell it was a paycheck. Like, it's
Yeah.
just not
Yeah.
very good. It's
This
not
Meowth
very
is kicking
good.
my ass.
It's kind of
There's a
like
It just keeps using payday on you,
A
too.
lot of uncanny valley eyes. Like,
that's
The
the fun
Pokemon
thing
did not
about
drop
like
a grenade. That is payday. Basically, it threw a bunch of money at us.
Someone thought it was a grenade.
oh fuck the Digirap. That thing was terrible.
Oh, I love the Digirap.
No,
Go on.
no,
The opening
and
credits
why
have the
me?
Digirap playing over it.
Garrett, you need to make a better Digirap.
Well, don't they already all rhyme anyway? They all end in Mon.
All right, another Letty Ba. I'll try to catch this one.
You run around, I run
I
around.
run around.
Run Around is another awesome song. I will hear no bad things about it.
I didn't say
Digimon,
anything bad.
we
I'm just
fight
singing
to
this
win.
awesome song.
We fight to win.
Digimon had a lot of great original music for its first 2 seasons. I really love it.
Yeah, like, hey now, you're an all-star.
Original music, not stuff they added in for the movie.
And it's been 1 week since you looked at me.
It was the late 90s, early 2000s. We were going through a Smash Mouth phase.
Random Kids in America cover, because why not?
God, even Pokemon put a budget into make-up songs and not just freaking...
I will name this
It's
Letty Ba
soundtrack.
3.
I'm on the road to
the
Hawaii
second
for
season.
Mimi's cameo.
Let's see the back sprite for Letty Ba here.
I can tell you, though, I do not like the new Digimon opening for Try. It is god-awful. I don't know what they were thinking with that.
Isn't it just Butterfly but redone?
No! They did... It's the Digimon, Digital Monsters, Digimon!
Oh wait, you mean the dub?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, it's Mad
Sorry,
It's
I
Mad
thought-
Bee's alternate form.
Oh, it's actually not that far off from what it
I
looks like.
actually like it
Proto
better
baby.
than its it's tumors that it has. But
Yeah, he's like spikier instead of like being a broccoli.
He's got little Bart Simpson hair.
Yeah, we were probably gonna wipe here because everything is much stronger than it should be.
Ah.
I mean, I got some more potions, but like,
What
yeah,
about
you're gonna
to
eventually
laserize?
run out, and clearly the stores aren't gonna sell you anything. So
therein lies our
Would it
problem
help?
here.
Should you laserize the Magby? It's just scratching you. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
maybe.
Maybe when you run out of items, the professor comes to save you.
There's a thought. But then
He
what happens
pulls
if
a-
I get too powerful?
No,
He
like,
pulls
like,
a Dark
what
of the Moon to teach you a lesson.
No, yeah, but like, what happens if like you white out, but instead of that, it's the professor comes to save you?
Like the opening level of Mega Man X.
interesting fun fact about Magby: they had to change its name for the English. It was one of those Pokemon that had
'Cause
a
it was.
not a great name because its name in the Japanese is Booby.
Yep.
Yep. And isn't Magmortar like Booburn?
Yeah, it's Booby, Boober, and Boom. Yeah, so
Booburn.
Which is already bizarre because clearly that is an ass on its head.
That's wonderful.
It's the butt duck Pokemon.
Yep.
Oh, Magmar.
Uh,
Yeah,
well,
weird
it's
that
based off the Booby, the bird.
Isn't it? Oh, it's like a cap or something. Oh no, the actual bird called a booby. I forgot that was a
Yeah.
thing.
yeah.
But yeah, in the Japanese, it just goes like Booby.
long route.
That's adorable.
And it's like, oh, we can't use that. It's the same
Yeah,
It's
thing with
okay. It's like
We're
my
marketing
kid
to
just learned a new
children.
word.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like how my favorite is Umbreon, even though it
You get me a booby.
because in the Japanese Umbreon is Blackie, so you would have trainers go like, go Blackie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the EVs have really stupid names. Like all
Oh,
their
because like isn't Jolteon called Thunders?
They're just all
Uh,
elemental kind of names.
No,
you
but
know?
like some of them are so terrible.
There are like 3 Pokemon named Thunder.
Oh no, yeah, because for Zapdos is Thunder. I think Jolteon is Thunders.
Yeah,
Spark. It's like
Flareon
Sparks.
is Booster, Jolteon
Yeah.
is Thunder, and Vaporeon is Shower.
Yeah, but then like Leafeon and
Lusata.
Glaceon are
I actually forgot what theirs are. Let me look.
I
We
know.
got the short end of the stick on Leafeon. I don't know. Leafeon is always like the name that you
short
come up
end of
with
the
when you
stick,
draw.
like leaf on its head. Yeah. Sorry, go on. Continue.
No, just like of all the names, like because Leafeon is the name that everybody came up with on their own when they tried using a grass stone on their Eevee. So it's like it's weird that like they just went with like, oh yeah, Leaf
Oh, it's
Eon.
It's
Heather. Its
interesting. The
name's
wild,
basic-
the trainer encounters. It's not based off of walking up to them. You or like they don't see you and then walk over to you. You have to talk to them first.
It's a Leafia in
Oh,
Japan.
that's
Leafeon.
what it was. Yeah, it's
and,
really
Leafeon.
cool.
and basically it's Leafia and Glacia, and we just add the on because we had them for the rest of the EVs.
So its name is Glacia.
Yeah.
Basically.
Going
Glacia.
back to the Digimon movie. Here's my question: why in God's name did we suddenly have in this movie, whether in Japanese or English, Patamon and Gatomon just warp digivolving to Mega?
I think they cut that the part of the movie that explains how that happens was cut out of the English version.
If it
Okay, what is
helps-
the explanation for that in Japan? Because I'm very curious.
Well, if it helps, they did establish through bullshit that rookies could warp digivolve into their mega forms, basically, so they just didn't have to keep going through all the evolutions again.
That's fine. That part is not the BSE. The fact that that they could warp digivolve. It's the fact that Patamon does so when he never does so in the rest of the series. I know, like they probably do it like in Try. I don't know. I haven't watched. I still have not watched Try. And here we got
Yeah, let's see.
Slowking.
Yeah,
It's-
but I just assumed because it's a movie and not a TV show that they need padding time for, they just did it quickly just to make it.
Oh, dude, you're gonna get fucked. by
I
the
know. I'm about to
Slowking.
get my ass
Yeah.
kicked by this Slowking.
Hey, hey, buddy.
Whoa.
So if he dies, is that the end of the game?
Possibly. We'll just reset with a new starter.
Oh, I think he
No.
used disabled. I think he disabled on you.
He's entirely
No.
possible, but it'll give me a chance to heal.
Oh yeah. So the Japanese title for part 3 of the movie was like Hurricane Touchdown Supreme Evolution: The Golden Digimentals. So I'm guessing that like TK and Kari's story arc is cut out of the movie entirely, but I think it had to do with like unlocking the power to find golden Digi-Eggs or something. So that might explain it.
Yeah, there are several Digi-Egg of Miracles and all the other versions like that. Those actually show up in other games, so that actually kind of makes sense. Digimon's one of those weird things that it'll have random elements from a lot of the games, but not actually explain what.
It's got very elaborate lore, and none of it is condensed.
The whole thing with Rio, he's supposed.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you are someone who grew up in Japan, you would know who that is, but all the English kids were like, what the fuck who is this guy?
The Slowking just disabled my Ledybuzz only attack.
Oh, no.
Well,
You struggle.
I will be. I'm going to heal first.
Like, isn't Rio in a game with Ken, and therefore him showing up in the season that broke the fourth wall just, like, makes the whole, like, I don't know.
Yes. There are tie-in games where you're playing as Rio and Ken, and so when he makes his quick cameo in season 2, that's a reference to that. But in 3, it turns out, I guess at the end of the game, he goes.
Oh my god! It just reset.
Game over.
No.
Game over.
Pour one out for Flare Bear.
Wow, this is a Nuzlocke.
But yeah, so in the game, the way it works is Rio goes into the Digimon game, or is it the opposite? He goes from the game into the real world, because in Tamers, they're in the real world where Digimon is a game. I'm very confused. Either way, he goes from one world to another, and that's why it explains why he's in Tamers, I think.
Why do people think Digimon's story is better than Pokemon?
Certain aspects of it can be very fun.
Tara of Desk, could someone please do a review of the Wonder Swan Digimon RPGs, please, because they fixed Season 2.
I'm guessing those are what I was referring to. I mean, if I can find a means to play them and have it be in English, because I won't be able to read any of the Japanese.
All right, what do we have now? Still have Flare Bear.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we actually can see a gender from here. We just can't see it on the actual like main menus. You have to actually look at the summary screen for it.
It's a girl.
It's a girl, which is also surprising. And I wonder if the gender spread, the chance of it is different in the demo.
I'm not sure.
Well, so now we know where to go, and the good news is we don't actually have to fight the trainers. We can just kind of bypass all of them.
That's true.
Well, actually, I shouldn't have done that. I'm dumb. Although, let's see if we can get that Hoppip now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can get the Hoppip.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I actually like the dub Digimon movie.
I didn't hate it at the time, but
Well, I certainly didn't hate it at the time. I am fully aware of all the flaws of it, and what a patch job it is to try to mix these 3 movies together into one. But to be
Our
totally
war
frank,
game is still really our war game is still badass.
oh yeah, it's great.
You
But
mean the prototype for Summer Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is, that's what I mean.
But in particular, I've seen clips of the original Japanese version of the 3rd movie. Man, oh man, did they have the worst music supervisors for that movie. Like, okay, you have exciting action sequence. Let's play some light jazz music.
I find that Japanese soundtracks are very they can be very different from what I'm used to seeing from, especially from the 90s anime and stuff. I'm always fascinated by what they choose for that kind of music, you know?
Right,
You mean they didn't just throw in a...
Actually, I'm going to call this thing Nyan Pip.
Kitty Pip.
Kitty Pip!
Is your cat sluggish? Give him some Kitty Pip.
I hope it doesn't just knows hop. It might just only know that move.
I'm pretty sure it tackled me. We'll find out in a moment. Because I want to see its
Hop
back
Pips are
sprite.
pretty useless in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hoppip.
But this is Nyan Pip. It's totally different.
Yeah.
Kitty Pip. Kitty Pip.
I like Nyan Pip because it's making the face.
Oh, yeah.
There's
I'm
a
glad.
version of this where the sprites are colored? Oh.
Supposedly, I tried to look. The Visual Boy has different Game Boy options. I looked through them. They all looked pretty much the same.
Okay.
So it might be just be the fault of my emulator.
Oh no.
I'm very disappointed in your emulator, Lewis.
More Metapods.
Yeah, but that also means that if this is a bouncy thing, it might not die. I got 2
Oh.
moves.
More.
One's definitely
I
hot.
got absorb.
Oh, this battle's gonna take forever then.
I'm not gonna go through it all the way.
It's a war of attrition.
Let's see
Hey,
what the
samurai.
second move is. Oh, it's like
I know, and
double.
nose
It's like
tackle. and...
slap move. It's like a slap or a pound or something.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank
I'm just having
goodness.
flashbacks of Metapod hardened like his maximum hardness Metapod.
Maximum.
Yeah, that was
Love
pretty good.
Good
You're
times.
more dull-headed than your metapods.
I don't know why when I try doing like season 1 Ash, it just sounds like Martin's version of Naruto.
I love cigarettes.
That means it's working.
All right, so we should be able to bypass this guy and move on
Where's
and see
the
what's.
professor?
Where's the professor?
Where is he? I know
Oh, that's the end of the universe.
All right.
where he is. Oh,
See you on the other side, everybody. Ah! Oh,
Oh,
oh, okay.
wow, this
welcome
universe
to the
is
void.
pretty much the
Where
same as
are
the old
we?
one.
Ultra space.
Water. We're near
My God, we
water.
were on the Sevi Islands this whole time.
Are we on the same map anymore? I don't even know where we are.
Well, the thing
another-
is, yeah, that's the thing. This version of Johto is very different than the one actually gotten made.
Like, is this? That look. I thought that was the bridge from Cerulean for a second.
If it was a demo, they might have been taking pieces from the previous game.
That
so that
is-
makes
yeah.
sense.
That is entirely
Right.
likely. I'll try to. I'll get Flare Bear up so we can at least see some fire attacks. Oh, it ran away. Never mind then.
Or never mind.
Badger
I
Pride
won't talk to the
89, I
trainer
won't
there
return.
because I want to. Oh,
Oh, you
Ooh,
look important.
ooh,
You look
is that?
important.
Ooh, that's the jerk.
yep.
Yeah, is that so?
I'm wondering if we should
I think
fight
it's
him.
the lab.
Do it.
Wait, what level is Flame Bear at?
It's at 8, but everyone else has been having level 10s.
Yeah, he's gonna. I would train him, and if
We're gonna grind.
also we
'Cause
don't
he-
know, he might have the starter that's against yours too.
In which case, he's gonna have.
Uh,
He'll have already unlocked the elemental move. So yeah, you'll be at a
We are
disadvantage there.
boned.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Not if we do some grinding.
Someone
Grind
said
that
don't
rat.
talk to him.
That's
Someone
the
said don't
best
talk.
part of Pokemon. The
Oh,
grinding.
talking to him will end the demo.
Yeah, don't talk to him.
Okay, don't talk to
Oh.
him.
So that's
This
it,
is
huh?
Pokemon.
Not that long of a
that's,
demo.
bear in mind, yeah, this was people were they was expecting people to rotate out. This was a chance for just them to see some of the new Pokemon. It'll not be the end of the stream
Right.
here though, because like I said, we're gonna enter debug mode after we end this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a super chat from Terror of Death. Thoughts on Digimon seasons 4, 5, and 6, aka the most divisive seasons of Digimon.
Season
Okay,
4,
so-
I'll start off with because it'll be
Uh,
quick. Season 4 is okay, but I don't like that we don't have partner Digimon.
I like Frontier. I thought it was different, but I
It's
like.
not, it's
Uh,
not bad. It's just it's not what I want out of a Digimon series. It was a good story, just not what I was hoping for.
I enjoyed it. I wish we could have seen more of the lore that they hint about because they're not the first Digidestined to go there like in the other seasons. They give a hint like there's a lot more to it, and I wish we could have seen that. But in terms of some of the designs, I thought they were pretty cool. Like, I would love to be able to turn into a Digimon with cool powers and shit. That'd be great.
And I only ever saw like 1 or 2 episodes of 4, so I have no opinion.
Saber
see-
sucks.
Wait,
I don't
Uh,
like Sabers.
I never
Fi-
saw 5 and 6, so I would not know.
Wait, okay, so 5 is Data Squad.
Yeah, but it's also
Right?
known as Digimon Savers. Yeah.
We're the
Oh, is
Data
it?
Squad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't
we're
like the change in the
Data Squad.
I did not like the change in the art style. I thought that
Unleash your
was
soul.
unnecessary.
And let it reach a goal. Prepare to Digivolve.
So that's your next. I take it that's your next cover, right?
So yeah, sure. Right. So basically, it was like Digimon, but like with a police squad, sort of. And also, the main character could punch Digimon and use the data to evolve their Digimon. And they also had They also had an Agumon, but he was a different kind of Agumon because Digimon.
So this is like this is like Tamers meets Dot Hack Dusk. Sounds
Okay.
like.
No,
Okay.
you're making that sound badass. This was nothing like
Oh,
that.
So first of all, Sabers was the first one to change the art style, and they're a little older than the normal like protagonists. They're like teenagers.
Yeah. They're really old looking.
And so for your main, so you have three main characters of main character boy who has Agumon but with weird wristy things, and then guy who's basically Matt who's got a wolf knockoff, and then girl who's basically Sora who's got the plant knockoff.
Oh yeah,
like a combination
You know what was really jarring about that too? The guy that played Agumon was the same guy that played Takato.
Oh God!
So all the time I'm just hearing Takato out of Agumon. I'm like, oh, why did they do this?
Huh.
Also, they decide to keep the tradition where anytime you run into any form of a Leomon, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh.
Except this time, he's your dad.
Go on.
Dickens.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Frontier Savers. What was, was Six
his-
Cross Wars?
Yeah, I think
His
Cross Wars
dad-
is next,
his-
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
his dad goes into a Bancho Leomon for
Oh
some
God,
reason.
are you really going to explain what happens?
I just want to explain why he's also his dad.
This
Yeah,
this will be good.
You guys can skip that one. It's not. You know, don't worry about that one.
I just wanted. I just need to hear how it's described on paper because that's the only. I'm so happy, like, just hearing about it.
Yeah.
Cross
and he-
Wars I liked in the beginning, and then it got really weird, and then it was Cross Wars Season 2, where the main character who I actually enjoyed, they gave it to another main character for no reason, so that was very annoying. I don't know if anybody else knows what I'm talking about.
I have not seen it, unfortunately. Data Squad was the last one I saw.
The only problem also is they start fusing Digimon together, like
Oh yeah.
Like DNA style.
Fusions.
it becomes more like mecha style.
So kind of like what
oh,
happened in
like-
Tamers.
That's bio emerging. Bio.
Yeah, that's why it's called Cross Wars, because you digi cross and then you fuse, but it's a different kind of fusion. You could fuse at least you could fuse.
And the emulator is kind of
Oh,
freezing up
so
here.
It's not even just 2 Digimon. You could fuse as many as 100. Like there's even one time where they just fuse 1 billion Digimon at once to make this huge ass Digimon. But it
Oh, so it's
mostly
like
looks
Frankensteining them
to
together.
fix itself
kinda,
here.
yeah.
Ah.
I'm about to say because I thought Gatomon and Aquilamon fusing raised some weird gender identity questions. So if you get that many together,
Here we go.
It
Opinions
was
on
weird.
but yeah, sadly I've not seen. I'm gonna watch Digimon, the rest of the seasons at some point. I have a super chat question. What are my opinions on Let's Go Pikachu? If you saw on my Twitter, I'm really excited about it.
if I can quote you,
Or to quote Pokemon Burged.
I
And
basically
then to
agree
quote
with
Swade's
everything
response, which
you
was-
said. I basically agreed with everything you said in that tweet, where
Yep.
it's just it's whatever, 150, that's fine. Doesn't matter the train of battles. It's just a new game. You know, let's enjoy it. Let's see what the creators can do, and then
yeah, they're trying something different.
It's not going to be
Yeah.
a core game. It's basically a remake of Yellow, but with the Pokemon Go catching mechanic. You still have trainer battles,
And,
Also,
you
and,
get to see
and,
my
and you
favorite
can dress up
Pokemon.
your Eevee.
I'm gonna have my favorite Pokemon. It's great because Eevee's the best.
But what about Macino remakes?
Yeah,
Eh,
it'll probably happen.
JK.
It'll probably happen this gen after whatever
Oh, yeah.
whatever the Gen 8 is.
Diamond and
ancient
Pearl
Diamond and
Coliseum.
Cosmic Pearl.
Oh, we forgot to talk about the best season of Digimon though, At Monsters.
What?
Don't at monsters.
At monsters.
I don't know what that is.
Basically,
No.
the Digimon are like apps or something like that.
Yeah, I did I
Wow.
did
That's
basically Vega inspired me to do a monster panel at Liberty City, and I did a lot of research, and then I found At Monsters, and I'm like,
I didn't even talk to him. I just tried to go through the gate.
Jesus
wait.
Christ.
If the Pokemon, if the Digimon are apps now, then that's basically the plot of Keitai Denju Telefang or whatever it was called.
And that's my problem with
Speaking of fake Pokemon games,
Pokemon Diamond and Jade, aka.
That's my problem with Digimon, especially now, where I think the video games are doing it much better. The shows just keep making them more mechanized and robot looking instead of
Yeah.
actual Digimon.
okay, so
So it's like Hoenn syndrome.
Okay, let's break the game.
all right, I'm gonna try to adjust
Yeah.
this. Press select at the title screen to view the main debug menu. Trying to remember what select is on the emulator. I thought it
Okay,
was
so
shift.
while he figures that out.
Oh yeah, it's
so
16-bit fire.
Heather, you're gonna pick Eevee. I'm gonna pick Pikachu. What are you two picking?
I'm going with Eevee.
That's actually a tough call.
I'm sad that apparently you can't you can't whatchamacallit?
Evolve.
Evolve that, yeah.
I think that's why I'm sticking with Pikachu, just because it's like
Options emulator option. Where's like select?
Pikachu's pretty good on its own. Like Eevee is cute, but there's only so much an Eevee can really do.
I don't need it
Yeah.
to do anything except be fucking cute. That is it. It's done.
No,
Done its job.
And I like that. That's fine. It's just I'm more of like a a battler and stuff, and I feel like I could do more with Pikachu.
That's fair.
Jamcall X, I think had a super chat question.
That's Heather's call. That's your responsibility.
Hold on a minute.
To get my email with a link to the Google Drive.
Jamal.
I might have. I don't. I mean, I can't
Yeah,
check
he's
things
streaming
right now.
He'll check after.
Yeah, he was saying it was more like Megazord style, but I do
Oh,
not
with
know.
the Digimon.
That's a better thing.
Ah.
Megazord,
Cool.
yeah. It is very Megazord, especially in Cross Wars.
Or like a weird cake.
Options. I'm trying to
And, like-
find the
and,
damn
like,
controls.
The main guy's partner, Shoutmon, he's really cool. I like Shoutmon.
Joypad. Configure.
But just like basically he's just
Oh.
like the center of every single fusion though.
Priority.
Oh,
game.
Shoutmon. I've seen that guy. That's a cool design.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
He's like Beautiful Joe and Guillemon together at
Here we
last.
go.
Yeah,
Backspace
that's-
to
Just like my
select.
fan fiction.
Okay, so. Main debug menu. I can press down B and A at the title screen to adjust the time. I don't think I'll make that much of a difference. Let's see. The options here up top going down. Fight, field, sound, subgames, monster. That's how we view every Pokemon. Name, which opens the
Yeah,
Pokegear menu,
monsters.
which can also be done in the field. Oh. Okay, there's a
Come-
debug menu. I'm going to turn on the sound. We'll see real quick if this actually is a thing.
Okay.
If like there's music on right now. Now if there is. Which unfortunately, yeah, it's if you I think you missed that, Nage. Unfortunately, if we try to do the sound, actually, let's see if we can go into the sound menu and then it'll disable the sound. Yeah, I can't separate out the chat,
Well,
our Skype chat.
I have
from
the
thing.
I have the YouTube link up so I can hear it when you do that. So
Yeah, I'm turning on the sound now. And third is sound test.
so if I just kind of slidey bit check it.
Not doing anything.
Uh-oh, it's counting down. Why is it counting down?
Because I'm hitting up and down.
Oh, good.
Oh, is it naming all the monsters or is it just
Possibly. I'm
Oh,
trying.
no.
I'm hitting the A button. Nothing's happening though.
yeah, what is-
Yeah, that's not working.
Was Edgar Bravo's super chat answered? I'm gonna scroll up a bit.
Okay, let's field sends you to the beginning of the game with the in-game debug menu
Oh.
enabled. Press B to view the debug menu, which loads on the left side of the screen. Hold B to walk through walls. We'll do that in a minute. I say let's look through every Pokemon in the game and just take a look at some of this stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
we answered the one quote before. It was about Pokemon Let's Go.
Let's Go.
Yeah, we answered that like 5 minutes ago.
Wow, everything just
More
suddenly
like
you
Pokemon.
glitched out a second there, Heather.
Oh,
Suddenly
sorry.
it just went on.
Sorry.
More
I'm-
like Pokemon Let's Go, am I right?
Normally, when I'm on a stream, I'm in a Skype call. I try to use the Ethernet cable, but I don't have that with this MacBook. So
Yeah,
All right, are we ready, guys, to look through every
for a
sprite in the
Pokemon
game?
stream, we're sure talking a lot about
Yes.
Digimon. I agree.
yeah, yeah,
Kaluna,
fun.
Magami, you ready to look through everything in the
yes,
game?
yes, yes.
yeah.
Starting off with Bulbasaur.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
he's standing
adorable
up. How
Bulbasaur.
cute.
I want to give him a hug.
Oh, it's great. He's standing on his hind legs. Oh my god, I want it.
He's so Bulbasaur's so underrated. Like I know,
Bulbasaur is great. Is my
for-
favorite.
for final, he's got
He's
he, like
utilized very well in the anime though, from different trainers though.
oh yeah, but like in terms of final forms, Venusaur is my least favorite. But in terms of like starters, because like one's just like, oh cool, that's a dragon, that's a blue turtle, and this thing is a creature with a plant on its back. Like that's the most interesting to me.
I got some super chats. Does anyone remember Zoids? If so, what's your favorite of the 5 seasons?
I never watched
Zoids was where I learned what thing was.
I didn't even know it had that many seasons.
There was one with a princess, and that's all I can
Are
remember.
you talking about Chaotic Century with the dinosaur and
Yeah.
yeah?
One
That was
second here.
weird because it's like I can't move my Liger unless this robot dinosaur and this princess fuse into my machine. It's like, that's very specific.
I remember I didn't know what shipping was at the time, but I think Zoids was where I had my first ship because like Van was the guy. He was with one girl, but I wanted her to be with the other girl because I liked her design better, and so that was my first ship.
That might actually cause more problems by trying to close.
Edgar Bravo, what was the nickname of your pseudo Wudo?
I tend to someone I can't remember who. Someone came up with a great name which I use for all of my future ones called Foliage.
It's cute.
But you know the great thing about Pseudo Widow is that
No.
it's
No.
tree.
No.
It's tree that looks like a rock. Sorry, it's a rock that looks like a tree.
Ha! You fucked up.
But isn't that great? Isn't that great, Kaluna? That it's a rock
It's a rock.
that looks like a tree.
That episode is really stupid too. With the two scientists. Do you remember that one, Lewis? Where they're studying Pseudo-Wudo and they're
Yeah,
like,
and it like takes them forever to figure out. Oh, it's a rock.
"Oh, it's a rock type." It's like, thanks, guys. Thanks.
All right, for Kaluna, you ever gonna review the Scorpion King sequels?
God, no. I did the Scorpion King one.
Ooh.
I did the first one because it was enjoyably stupid. I've seen none of the other ones, and I want to keep it that way.
I was just gonna say some of these icons are like really dynamic.
It's a
Yeah,
Batman
it's
dinosaur.
Yeah.
It's
These are
weird.
so cute.
It's weird how the front sprites have them all down on all fours, but all the back sprites have them upright.
Huh.
I guess it's to better see them instead of the plant sticking out.
I suppose so.
Yeah, because Venusaur's original reverse sprite was.
Yeah, I still don't know what the hell
just
I
that
was
mess of
looking
a
at.
bush.
with I swear there's a carrot sticking out of it.
History of Tattooed
Luna-
Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills. That will happen if my Patreon gets high enough. It's
I
the
was gonna
last
say,
milestone.
what in the world is that?
That is a Power Rangers ripoff from the USA Network back in the late 90s.
Ah.
Didn't they like? And was there stock footage in that one from like Eastern Europe, or did
Nope,
they just make it
all
look like
original
stock?
footage for their fight scenes? And the
Oh,
NVIDIA
good.
froze again. Give me a second here for it to start responding. Yeah, something's suddenly draining CPU like mad. I don't want to refresh the part of his Firefox, but I fear refreshing the dashboard will screw up the stream. Let's find
Yeah.
out, kids.
Yay!
Well, if the dashboard melts, we still have the radio.
Yep.
Someone is the Mummy Fraser movies? Is that the new one? Or
No, that's like the early 2000s ones.
yeah, Brendan Fraser. Haha, yeah. Yes, I did reviews for that. So
Kelsey Grammer is the mummy.
you know, he
Is-
can probably pull it off.
Is Brendan Fraser still acting?
He's getting back into it, I believe.
He's trying.
Yeah, he stepped away because of harassment issues against him. Not that he didn't perpetuate them. He was the victim.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm closing
Yeah.
Firefox and reopening it. 'Cause, yeah, it's like taking up like 25 CPU right now and 5 gigs of memory. There we go.
I'm working on the Sailor Moon videos, guys. It takes a while. I'm sorry. I'm especially behind. I don't know if I've mentioned. My computer broke, and a lot of my stuff is on that computer, and I won't be getting it back for a bit, so I'm even more delayed. I'm on another computer right now, so patience, please. Season 3 is a very tough one to get through because there's a lot of.
Okay, back in the dashboard, everything seems to be working again. Okay, Sue, how can Strong Bad type with boxing gloves on his hands?
You buffoon! You carpetbagger! I'll give you what's for.
Scroll down again so I can see the thing. There we go. Okay. Peek behind the curtain, so to speak. Okay, Venusaur. Looks pretty much the same.
Yep, that's the same.
That's a much better sprite for the reverse, though.
Actually, look, he's got more like. Does he have more like spots on his face?
Think so.
Possibly.
I think so, yeah.
He kind of looks like the one in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'm being attacked by a Bulbasaur now.
Is it the Build-A-Bear one that
Yep.
talks?
Yes, it is.
That smells like strawberries.
Mine is lavender.
Oh,
We have that. Ours is Bulba Butt.
Oh. Are you able to? Because my girlfriend has one too. Are you able to put the scent pod in the bulb or just in the body?
Yeah, I put it in the bulb.
Oh, cute. Yeah, because hers he's got it in the tummy, so you
I
can
am
smell
a
it when you hug
Bulbasaur
him.
sandwich now.
Yeah.
Hi, Viga. Bulbasaur's.
Yep. All right, next up, Charmander.
He's waving!
Hi!
V's running off to get her Charmander, no doubt.
Wonderful.
He's waving to his trainers that abandoned him.
Oh! Oh.
I'm sorry.
Someone please review the Mummy cartoon. I'm assuming they mean Mummy Alive.
Oh my god, that was actually pretty good.
I actually
wait.
didn't hate that. That was decent.
Wait, Mummy's Alive. Wasn't that the one where they're like Mummy Power Rangers?
I think
There's
so.
all because there was also a cartoon just based on the Brendan Fraser movies.
That's the one they're probably referring to.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
one I've seen.
That was a thing. Like Kids WB, they had that. They had one for King Kong. Oh no, they had one for Godzilla. That's what it was. And they had one for
Yeah.
Evolution.
I remember that.
Mind me, what is the name of your Charmander, Viga?
This is Flair Sherbet.
Oh.
Cute.
That's wonderful.
Look at her dress. She's so kawaii.
Cam's up there.
Look at her dress.
Flair Sherbet.
Flair.
I love it. Hey, everybody!
She smells like cotton candy.
Yeah, we were hoping to get cinnamon, but they didn't have it.
That's what I think of
Aw.
of a fire Pokemon.
So we got we got Bonfire.
All right, next up, Charmeleon. Looks pretty much the same, I think.
Still
So-
waving.
He
With
is
the
also
other-
waving, but it looks like he's about to
He-
slap
he's-
you.
Hey, you
He's
guys!
so-
You guys are the most popular starter! Hey!
This is the guy who goes to the bar to start fights.
It's like, hey, high five.
And Charizard, just like...
Oh,
yeah,
He's
that's
giving
a-
you the
that's a
side eye.
badass Charizard sprite.
He's
That's
not waving
so
at you anymore.
cool.
He's like shrugging you off.
He's waving with his tail?
And Kara, you have gotten me through the worst things in life. Literally saved my life once with your videos. Give me courage. Don't have much room to write, sadly, but without your videos, I don't know if I'd be here today. Love you, man. Thank you so much, Evil Cow 21. And I have
We're glad you're here.
Commander Shellock here. Because again, I was a big Twitch Plays Pokemon fan, so Shellock Holmes from the Fire Red randomizer run.
Very nice.
Evil Cow, your message is not a downer at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much for that. That is, it's always like heartwarming to hear something like that, and I'm glad I was able to help you.
Uh,
Ryan Walterson, favorite Fox Kids shows growing up aside from Power Rangers and Digimon.
Oh, hard to say. There was a lot that existed for like 1 or 2 seasons, and I completely forgot about, but I liked them at the time.
I really
crap.
dug Metabots. I really dug Metabots.
Oh.
Bobby's World,
yeah.
I'm trying to think of specifically Fox Kids things.
Life
I'm
with
having
Louie.
trouble.
I liked those ones for some reason.
Eek the Cat.
Eek the Cat.
Tama and Friends.
Ned's Newt.
Nope. I'm trying to think. I don't know any other ones. Digimon.
Godzilla the series, which I recently got the DVD
Can't
of, and I
name
gotta rewatch.
Digimon
Oh,
Heather.
where they made Matt Broderick's character like a moody badass?
Yeah. And they actually had Godzilla fighting monsters.
Hell yeah.
The
Oh,
Tick,
the Tick was
Beast
the
Wars,
best.
Yeah.
Mystic
Beast Wars
Knights of
was
Tir
decent.
and Og. That is also on the list of Power Rangers-esque shows that I will review if my Patreon gets fired up.
Moncoli Knights.
Oh my
Someone else
god.
remembers Tama and Friends. I'm not the only one.
Yay. I'm literally
Beetlejuice
just
cartoon, I love
Googling-
that.
Oh yeah, that was Fox Kids.
I want to
Oh,
say
yeah.
it's Fox Kids, though. I think I first watched it on Nickelodeon.
That's the thing. I'm having trouble trying to imagine things that were specifically Fox Kids. You know, like
Yeah.
I can think of a lot of cartoons. I'm just trying to remember which ones are.
X-Men and Spider-Man
Ins-
animated, those were both good.
Oh right, yeah, X-Men.
Insane Gamer, I think Shaolin Showdown was Kids WB.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we don't talk about that.
Animaniacs.
Animaniacs. Well, wasn't that was WB.
Oh, Big Guy and Rusty. That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Monster Rancher.
I'm literally just looking at a list.
All right, I'm gonna
No,
move on
no.
to our next one here. What we got?
Oh,
Squirtle.
Big Bad Beetleborgs. Fuck yeah.
Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, looks
Look
like
at
he has
that
like a
Squirtle.
s- looks like he has a signature on his belly.
It's like he put his shell on sideways.
Tail's a little
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, look at his tail.
Yeah.
It's like kind of.
Tail-
It's like it's like one of those lizards that have like the tails that get fatter and then like taper off again.
Oh,
Adorable
yeah.
shape, though.
Yeah.
That's huggable.
War Turtle, he's waving.
Oh yeah,
I
that
am
is the
waving.
best War Turtle sprite
I
I've
love
ever
all the
seen.
waving.
He doesn't look like he's waving. He looks like
No.
he's like doing like a fist pump.
Yeah, this
But
is like it's like sup guys, what's
Yeah.
up?
Ew.
Oh, I love Metallica.
All right, and Blastoise, pretty much the same.
Yeah, that's a
He
bad.
looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
he's like holding back a very small Digimon who's trying to hit him. Like,
Oh yeah.
No, get away from me.
No.
But
I'm
I'm
Don't push the show.
Gomamon.
Ah!
I like Gomamon. Gomamon's
Actually,
my favorite.
he's my favorite too. Actually, I don't know what I'm saying.
Mine is
Punching
Wizard
fishes.
because I can't not love Wizard Watch.
Iron Man 90s cartoon, that was a good one. Well, it was eventually a good one.
I am Iron Man. That was the theme, right?
Yeah, the second season. The first season one. I talked about
Making sure I
this
didn't
because I
dream
did a
that.
Patreon sponsored review of one of the first season episodes. All right, moving on. Let's see if we're gonna start getting
Blastoise is the.
Caterpie.
I forgot about Blastad.
Caterpie. We already saw you. Back Sprite's okay.
Yeah.
Metapod, please let it die.
It's a very
It's the same
smug.
backwards and forwards.
He's so smug.
You say smug, I say depressed.
Yeah, he just
That
looks
he's
like-
the robot from Hitchhiker's Guide.
It can be both.
I just want you all to know that I'm feeling very depressed.
That's for you, Dom. Heather,
Okay,
shout
well,
it,
let's
Dom.
do the first
for me.
151. That's fine. I kind of want to see these proto versions of the sprites. We got Butterfree here.
His
That
head
reverse-
is huge.
That reverse sprite's like he's like frog kicking you.
I think the reverse. I think the back sprite is what it ended up being in the game, or at least something very close.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this one is very cool. I kind of like how detailed it is.
Totally not Venomoth, right?
Yep. All right, Weedle. Always love Weedle.
Hey,
That's a Weedle.
that's pretty close. Yeah.
Yep. Kakuna. He's kind of
Kakuna.
lean back here.
Hey.
Oops, fish.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
The back sprite is more like the red, blue, yellow sprite.
He's so sassy. Like he's like got a secret, and then he's like waving you off in the back sprite.
I don't know what you guys talk about.
Oh, fetch. That is the ugliest fucking skirt I've ever seen.
She did not say that. She did not.
Yeah. So good to see you two.
Mm-hmm. Beedrill
Oh.
looks like he's standing.
He's standing up.
Looks like he's
Ugh.
smacking his butt.
It looks like he's got a back problem.
Oh God! Why did I think I could do this? I'm so back heavy.
Doesn't did they later? Oh no, he still only has 4 limbs. That's right.
Randy
man.
Savage versus Adam Sandwich with prep time winner.
Is Adam Savage wearing his chainmail? And how many pieces of coffee creamer does like Randy Savage discreetly have hidden on his person?
I don't know.
And follow-up question: favorite kids WB shows growing up aside from Pokemon. Speaking of, I'll move on to our next one here, which is Pidgey.
That is a Pidgey. That's a bird.
Shaman King.
Was Static Shock a Kids WB?
Yeah.
Then Static Shock.
Pidgeotto's front sprite is the red, blue, yellow one.
He's so
Ooh.
fat.
Jackie Chan
Yeah,
Adventures.
The
That's
fat
mine.
burb.
Oh, yeah. That was good.
Same for Pidgeot.
That is. Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, original red, blue,
Yeah.
yellow Pidgeot, where it's just like leaning in all like that.
Man, Pidgeot was a lot like more round. In the
Yeah.
original version. Not quite as majestic.
I kind of love the back sprite. That looks like something I'd throw on like a picture on like Twitter. That looks like the next meme.
Pantene
Like,
Pro V.
Probably Yu-Gi-Oh!
Garnier.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was probably my favorite. I mean, that's
Yu-Gi-Oh!
where I got my name from.
Oh, hell
Rattata.
yeah.
Like,
Look around at this butt.
you got it. But
Don't look at that throughout the rest of the battle.
I was rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1 for research for a project that never came to fruition, but I'm just like, it's so weird when they finally get to the Paradox Brothers and you realize, oh wait, they finally had enough duels where it was 2 episodes dedicated just to explaining one mechanic, and now the game can be interesting finally.
Yeah.
It's like all that front loading finally pays off like 20 episodes in.
Raticate, front sprite is pretty much red, blue, yellow. Back sprite is very
Yep.
hairy.
Yeah.
Oof. I'm gonna kill you and crush my rival's dreams in the process.
Spearow, standard. Although, yeah, some of these back sprites are basically just showing us the full body, which is kind of interesting.
it looks like he stepped in poop in the top one. Like, ew.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna scratch you. I'm gonna scratch you.
Fearow, red, blue, yellow again. Although
Yeah.
now the back sprite of it looks kind of miserable. Oh god.
That the other day on Reddit, somebody posted a theory like, what if Ho-Oh was supposed to be the evolution of Firo? They both got O in the end of their name, and this sprite almost lends credence to that.
You know, that's not a bad thought.
Fearo's sprite always bothers me because his wings are so weird. He looks nothing like in the
He
anime.
looks like a vulture.
Yep. Well, a lot of that's a lot of the case for a lot of the red, blue, yellow sprites.
Like that's a buzzard back.
Atkins, we see full body again.
That's a snack.
That's it. That is a snack. Arbok, red, blue, yellow sprite, except for the back, which is now very thin on bottom, which I suppose makes sense considering the angle, but still, it's weird.
Yeah.
I'm loving these profile shots. They're pretty funny.
Like a big lollipop.
Fat Pikachu!
Oh,
Oh my
Look at that
god, that's
fat
so
Pikachu.
adorable!
he's so
Pikachu.
chubby.
Fat.
Look at his little
Chubs.
teeny legs. He's so chubby.
And consider
He's a
this
little
was
hamster.
after Yellow had come out, so they were starting to use the revised sprite. So wow, that's actually kind of interesting that they decided to go back to Chubby Chew.
Yeah, because at this point, like I think Drawfee described it as they basically made him look like a baby by that point.
Yeah.
Just a big yellow baby.
Chubby Chew.
And yeah, Game Station 3 is correct. A lot of these sprites are actually just red and blue because Yellow had revised sprites.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, then that makes more sense.
Although
then.
they had the same back sprites as red and blue, which made for
Yeah,
some
because a
weird
lot of the original
discontinuity.
sprites look terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yellow was when they made them a little less dynamic, but as a result, they looked less derpy as well.
Yeah. But this is adorable. I love this.
Derpachu.
The back especially like really works for it.
Yeah.
He's like a gosh dang, he's like a popple.
He's like a Togedemaru nowadays.
Oh yeah. Like
All right,
his feet don't
Raichu.
touch the floor.
Hey,
Hey, that's a Raichu.
That is a different Raichu form, but like the feet are very big.
So adorable.
Hold
It
on
looks
to
it looks
Gorochu.
more like the kangaroo mouse kind of.
Yeah,
yeah.
like, that makes more sense now.
With his feet like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sandshrew.
Hey, what's that over there? What's that?
Hey,
The back is kind of incongruous
what
from
are
the
you-
front because it has
what
like
are you guys
those
talking
scales.
about? It's like, hey, big bro, can I play? Can I have a turn?
In fact, the
This-
back
this-
sprite
this-
looks more like the red and blue version than
Yeah.
the front does.
Oh yeah. There's a lot more shrew in the front and a lot more armadillo in the back.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Distracted Sandshrew.
He looks so hopeful. He
He's
looks.
like,
He's like,
what
someday I'll be president.
Sandslash.
New meme, distracted Sandshrew.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I love the back one because he's about to slash a bitch.
I want to say
Okay.
that's the same one as red and blue.
Where's his other arm? Is his
I'm
arm-
actually imagining a PokeTuber channel. It's like, yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Distracted Sandshrew, and I got a lot of theories about Let's Go Eevee.
Oh, is his arm just on the side? It looks a little weird.
I
with
think
his
so,
shoulders
yeah.
back.
He's like Shredder.
That
Yeah,
would
like,
be Shredder's
Trying
Pokemon.
to
This is a
hide,
very
trying,
badass
it's
Sandslash.
like trying to hide half his face there.
Yeah,
All right, next. Nidoran, female.
pretty standard.
Yep.
Aw.
Look at that
That
fat
is a
butt.
pill with
That's cute.
whiskers.
That's a
It looks
guinea
like
pig.
guinea pig.
It's like it's a big egg.
It's a little fat guinea pig.
I'm poisonous.
Nidorina. Red, blue,
Hey,
red and
she
blue
looks like
sprite
a
from the
pig.
front, which is more pig-like, and the back, which is it's okay.
I always preferred the male Nidorino line. I thought it was slightly cuter.
Yeah.
Lewis, what's Luna's channel called? I think, do they mean Kaluna?
I think they mean
Yes.
Kaluna's channel.
Oh yeah. Kaluna reviews. I'll put it
Oh,
in
sorry.
Wow,
I got it.
Nido
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
no.
side
I
one
can't,
looks different
because I have to
with the
wait 20
face.
seconds to type again, so go ahead, Heather.
Yeah, Nidoqueen is same as red and blue. Back sprite is kind of weird in the front.
Yeah,
What's
the
up,
face is
Ground
a little-
Mama? Yeah, they gave her like they colored the full muzzle instead of just the lower jaw, looks
Yeah.
like. Ground
Red male,
Mama.
red and blue on
What
on
is
top.
that back
That's another. That's another sprite that always like. That
Well-
looks a little weird.
I always
It's
like
like a-
I like Nidoran male because it always looks like it's going. Ah.
It's got like it's got an ears butt.
It's so cute and so terrifying. It's Bunnicula.
Nidorino front.
That's a
Front
classic
is
example.
is again red and blue. Back sprite is
Meh.
meh. Nidoking.
Hey!
Classic.
That's trading card pose.
Yeah.
You could very easily Photoshop in like a microphone into his hand.
What's up, Denver?
It's your boy Nido King.
Denver, historically the most metal city in America.
I feel like if he had a rapper name, it would be NID.O.KING.
I only recently realized, like, it was like a year ago, I realized that, oh, he's Needle King in English.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, you never knew that?
No, I did
I only
not.
recently realized it.
Oh.
From Jamcall X, Ronin Warriors. They struggled against One Foot Soldier in episode 1, but you'll see it was using and puppeted through Lord Numa's Shuten's Kusarigima. I never watched Ronin Warriors.
God,
sorry to
we
say.
did a commentary, me, Whip of Alchemy, and another friend, just how bad that show is.
It's really bad.
Fairy.
Have I seen the Hey Arnold movie from 2002? Yeah, it's bad.
With
Watch-
the
Watch the
poster
Jungle
adapted. Oh,
movie.
sorry.
Watch the Jungle movie. It's much better.
I love that movie's poster was just the Jimmy Neutron poster.
Pretty much, yeah.
Her tail looks like she sat on a jelly donut or something.
Yeah, but I'm more interested in the fact that I can see. I don't think I ever really paid attention to the fact that Clefairy had wings before.
They do, but they don't use them. They just jump.
They're vestigial.
She looks like she's about to do the Carlton.
She's doing the
Metronome.
metronome.
Yeah, I know, but just the way she's like posed, it just looks like mid Carlton dance.
Clefairy, please, no pictures.
Give me your
No,
money.
no. Look, please, like, honey, stop dancing, please. No, just.
Honey, no.
In the
Or-
name of the moon, I'll punish you.
I'm gonna punish you.
In the Japanese, they're called pixies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Vulpix.
That's a Vulpix. That's a
So
very
cute.
fluffy back sprite.
Very stiff
Vic.
legs.
Yeah.
Whee!
I like Vulpix. It's my other favorite.
When I went to
Uh,
KFC in the 90s, that's the beanbag I got.
Oh, look at that
Ninetales. That is
stance.
that is.
Ooh,
Yeah, check this out.
that's
She has
sassy
poetry
Ninetales.
boys.
She's posing for a picture.
That's like some Oliver and Company action right there.
Why should I worry?
Jigglypuff.
That's a Jigglypuff.
That is a Jigglypuff. That is a balloon.
very, very tiny ears from behind.
Pudding.
And Wigglytuff.
Oh my
Oh.
god!
That derp face.
Duh.
It kind of reminds me of the brown bear. Brown bear, what do you see? Oh.
You guys like pudding?
Everything.
You guys like bubbles?
Oh my god, why is his eyes so derpy?
Zubat. That is a Zubat.
Hey, everybody.
Slaying back.
I like a lot of these back sprites better, especially because we can see the full Pokemon.
Yeah. That's like a
it's-
Zubat.
Go, go, go back.
Whoa.
It's like it ran into something.
The side
Alright.
Look at this. The side thing looks like its eyes are like, oh.
Bugging out.
That's wonderful.
That's after they got rid of that very, very suggestive tongue.
Oh.
Oddish.
Oddish.
Pretty much the same front sprite, but
Tiny.
even tinier, like very scrawny legs.
It's very cute.
It's like welcoming you to the party shack.
Oh
Wow,
my god.
Gloom.
And now Gloom, who's had a night of partying and is now all done with this.
Wow, are its eyes actually open? It looks like its eyes are open.
I'm really glad that
I don't think so.
Oh no, it's
it just
well,
kind of looks like they're half lidded.
yeah.
I'm glad that the official art was like purple or blue or whatever. I'm colorblind, sorry, because this is like with like the straight black. We're almost into Jake's territory with this.
Vileplume.
I smell like death.
I give Vileplume a southern accent.
I've been off for drugs for 30
I could have
days.
sworn it was a British accent, but everyone says the southern one.
Yeah, it was a vow. Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking like the movie or something.
Which movie had Vileplume?
The
Oh,
fir-
wait,
the
that's
the
right.
first
The girl had one. Duh.
Yeah,
right.
and I keep thinking, and as a result, since I've seen that more often than I've seen the
Yeah,
Erica
the girl
episode,
had
I
the
keep
best
thinking,
name, honestly.
I
Yeah, I
keep
forgot
thinking her,
Amy
I think her
Birnbaum's-
Vileplume was British, or at least
Ah.
Cockney, so I was like Vileplume.
Oh right,
Oi, Gloom!
What's all this
Bleeding
then?
cabbage.
Paris, that is pretty much the same.
It's very hermit crabby.
Parasect.
Whoa, it's
What is
turned
going on with that back
It's at a
sprite?
90-degree angle.
The front sprite looks better. But
I
the
think
back...
I think
You
it's
wanna
like
see my
I think the idea
therapist?
is that it's like farther back a bit.
Look at its eyes though. Like they try to get the eyes up there, but it just looks weird.
Yeah.
You guys want to see my underbelly?
Oh god, it's flashing us.
Ah.
It's flashing the other Pokemon. Venonat, pretty much the same. I don't remember what the back sprite for Gold and Silver looked like.
It's very fuzzy.
Very cute. Very cute.
Venomoth.
Yeah.
Back sprite is the
looks like
same as red and blue.
Look, it's
It
got
looks-
patterns on its wings, like in.
The back sprite looks like a Caterpie head.
A little
That's
bit.
nuts.
Yep. Diglett. We get more of a kind of a
He's-
three-quarter view.
He's very deep. He's very deep in there.
New challenge: Rat King. Defeat one of the games using only unevolved rodent Pokemon: Pichu, Nidorina, Rattata, Cyndaquil, Sandshrew, Marill, etc.
Huh.
I can see
Okay.
that.
That's probably doable.
I mean,
That's
some
doable.
and most of those can actually learn some of the HM moves.
Yeah.
You use a Diglett too, because it's a mole.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fair. Anything that's a rat or close.
Rah!
Speaking
he's
of
got-
Dugtrio,
Oh, okay.
This is just 3 separate angry Diglets. Like they're not emerging from the same like point of origin.
and then the back sprite is just like, okay, we need to line up, guys.
Let's get information.
One right after the other. Come on.
Trio.
Diglett dig, Diglett dig.
Trio.
Meowth. Pretty much the same.
Whoa.
He is very squat in the back.
Yeah, a bit more of a fat cat in the bottom.
Yeah, these fat cats with all their paydays.
Yeah.
Persian.
Oh.
Pretty much the same.
It's about to pounce on a laser pointer.
Psyduck.
Oh.
Oh, he's so confused.
So much pain.
Wah, wah.
His bill is bigger than his whole head. That's
Yeah.
like just the perspective on it. It's oof.
I envy the Metapods.
They got it figured out. Metapod really is just like an exploration
Oh,
of
that is a
existentialism.
badass Golduck.
It's a very pointy duck.
Look how angry it looks.
That's
a
a pissed off
velociraptor
Golduck.
duck.
No one,
I've
no
no
one
one-
gave me an ibuprofen.
All they had was new print. Who even has that anymore?
Mankey.
Well, Mankey, there's something wrong with your arm there.
I think it's supposed to be like, right at the thing, but it looks weird.
That back sprite's just the reverse.
I think it's
of
trying
the
to punch
front
with one
sprite.
arm and just.
I like that the back sprite's doing the YMCA.
And his feet are
I think
broken.
it kind of looks like he's doing like the fake out wind up where you wind up the one arm and then you just sucker punch him with the other.
I guess.
Primeape.
Nice.
Okay.
That-
Yeah.
It's got the vein.
Slightly different
Just
version
like
of
the
it. Yeah.
anime.
These are like some Hitmonlee legs.
Growlithe. Oh god.
Oh my god,
Best
look at his
boy.
eyes.
It's so cute.
That is a squished Growlithe on top there.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
It's a big chest tuft.
Love me. I'm adorable.
His mouth is just perfect, like triangle, like, let's be friends!
There's something about the eyes that's incredibly creepy.
Oh, it's so
The eyes with that mouth.
It's It's like a doll's eyes. Goodest boy. Arcanine.
Whoa.
In a
Whoa,
pouncing
okay.
pose.
Ah.
Not sure about his side thing though. He
Yeah,
looks
side one looks a little wonky.
a little dilapidated there.
Ooh.
Poliwag.
Oh god, it's seen things.
I think it's just a slightly modified version of the gold silver one.
I like the back. Back looks
I've been
perfect.
told not to speak without my lawyer present.
Poliwhirl.
Yes.
Ooh, cool.
See, that's
I'm
doing
gonna
the,
get you in
the
shape.
punching properly, where we can see some of the arm.
Yeah.
And Poliwrath.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm
Welcome to
a little
Gut
tough,
Check
but
Rock.
it's a lot of scrunch up.
I forget. Does the swirl reverse?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Ah.
It does.
Protein.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
So if we go by the idea that, because apparently with the Poliwag line, what we're actually looking at with the swirl are its insides. Does that mean its entire internal structure just reorganized?
I mean,
think,
evolution
like,
is a little
Japanese
weird.
Tadpoles, you can see their insides or something like that.
Yeah, that's the idea behind it.
Didn't know that.
Yuli is pretty annoying from Road Warriors, because at least Chibi Yusa could do something.
Thoughts on
Chibi
Boom Studio Power
Yusa
Rangers?
is a character who suffered and was not well liked, and she's actually a decent character for the most part. I feel bad for her.
The Boom Studios Power Rangers comics, I've only read a handful of them. I enjoyed the ones I read, and I only read like the first issue or two of Shattered Grid so far. Abra, same
That's
as
the
the
same
red blue
sprite,
sprite.
He's so content.
Yeah.
The back sprite is more gray shades.
Yeah, let's just take a second here and yeah.
Deborah,
He's the same.
it's head
Yeah.
widened in the back sprite.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
And Alakazam, same
Whoa.
deal. Oh,
Yeah.
its arms
Oh.
in the back
Man,
sprite
his arms are like really tiny. I never
Yeah.
realized.
It looks like it's holding like 2 or 3 spoons
He's on the
in
elliptical.
one hand.
He's got a trick spoon. He's not really psychic.
Machop.
Oh, he's very.
Look at him flexing. How cute.
He's
The
very
bottom sprite is a bit more
fish.
squished.
Yeah. Aw. God, I look. Oh God.
Machoke.
They're
Ladies,
so squat.
Yeah, I work out.
no big deal. Check out these pecs. And Machamp.
Another sprite that didn't really look much like it.
Yeah, red and blue. I think is the same as red and blue
Oh,
sprite.
that's a very round. That's like a Michelin Man.
It's like a Ninja Turtle kind of.
Yes, he is. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Bellsprout.
Bell.
It's haunting me with its pendulous leaves.
Pretty much the same as the original Gold and Silver. I think. Well, I say original, as Gold and Silver, as the finished
Oh,
product.
is my Master
Bell.
Jeanette proving too difficult for you?
Oh. Don't mind me. I'm just hopping around this pond while you're throwing things at me.
And Victory Bell.
Yep.
You know what a victory bell sounds like, right? The best noise in the whole.
Whatever genius decided that Victory Bell should sound like that in the anime deserved a raise.
With that completely unamused look on its face, nonetheless.
It's like, oh, I love you. And James is like, I love Victory Bell.
He eventually got rid of it, and it like teamed and it like fell in love with another Victory
I
Bell.
fell in love with another one. I thought that was really
This is
cute.
where I left my weeping bell the other day. Ooh, it evolved into a victory bell.
That weeping bell that you caught at some point,
It
apparently.
totally had. Was that a deleted episode or is that
No.
just really...
No, he just says it in a quick transition. He just
Just-
says like, yeah, I totally got one.
It's
you know?
so
Just dumb
weird.
writing? Okay.
Tentacruel, that's a Tentacruel, all right. Tentacruel,
Cool.
I should say.
Yeah.
This is Tentacruel.
Oh my God.
You will pay tribute.
Same as red and blue, but damn, is he not amused.
He looks
Folded
like
arms
he
is
looks like he's an
hysterical.
upset parent. Like, get over
He's
here.
the freaking
right now.
villain from the Chimera and arc of Hunter x Hunter.
Oh Jesus.
Geodude, oh,
Geodude
original
sprite.
Geodude sprite.
Oh my.
Yeah.
But and for the back sprite, they reversed it. What's giving the thumbs up?
I always thought
Go
that was
on,
a
Link.
like,
I believe in you.
Well, look
before
at
the
that.
anime. I always thought it had like a hairdo, like
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
it looks.
Because when Geodude was a dude and more instead of a Geo.
Little
Yeah,
Rocky Pompadour.
I'm kind of glad they made it just a rock head thing
I
instead of just.
kind of like this though because there's something about it that's very charming. Just like, dude, I'm a rock.
Bro.
This is rocking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, Graveler.
Ugh.
I think you're looking the wrong way, dude.
Why does he look better on the side thing than he does on the friggin'?
He
You're
looks like he's
unfortunate.
about to. He looks like he's gonna like turn traitor and attack you in
Yeah.
the side.
What the hell? Why
He
does
would've
his
slid on
face
you.
that direction?
He's like a rejected Candyland villain. It's Rock Candy Randy, man.
Whoa.
God.
This is red and blue Golem.
That's like
Were
if
they trying to make
Barney.
him cute?
It's Barney, but Golem.
His eyes.
You know what I just
love
realized
you.
looking at these two? I think there's always been that question of why does Golem like lose an extra set of arms when it becomes Golem? I think looking at these sprites, Graveler was never supposed to have feet.
Huh.
I think Graveler was always supposed to just be the rock with the two sets of arms, and that other set of arms is basically its feet.
Yeah.
Oh, I assumed it was like the arms would like cocoon it and make it so that way you had the face be clean and like so the extra arms go back in and make the rock part, the like boulder part.
That's a
'cause
possibility
nowadays,
too.
like-
But looking at these, man, I wonder if that's what's supposed to be going on.
It looks like a mud pie.
Yeah, because if he's got feet, they're just those two little like shadow stumps, and like those could
Yeah.
just be like back detail maybe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see next. Ponyta.
Aww.
I can't
That's a
remember
little
what the red and
pony.
blue. I'm pretty sure this is not the red and blue Ponyta, so this is like something new.
How flutters your shy?
My little ponyta.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a pony. And
I used to
Rapidash.
wonder what training could.
Oh, God!
Ah.
Oh, what
Whoa.
happened?
The last of my kind?
Oh,
No.
oh, poor Rapidash.
That is a Rankin Bass unicorn.
Oh God, yeah.
What is Batman's least favorite Pokemon type? Rock. Callbacks.
I get it.
Slowpoke.
Oh my God.
That
What
is a
is going
huggable
on with its
Slowpoke.
perspective?
How could you eat that? How could you eat that otter's tail?
I will protect it, and I will love it, and it will be my buddy.
Is its eyes on top of its head and the side thing? What's
Oh,
going
those
on?
are
Those
I
are-
know
those
his
are-
ears, but it's not
those
very
are
well
things.
rendered.
Yeah, they look like his eyes, and it's creepy.
I
Is
love it. It's
Slowpoke
so
supposed to be? Is it an otter or like what is that guy based on?
No, actually, let me
Slowpoke?
look.
Like some kind of sloth creature, like some kind of
Yeah,
slothy
he's sort of
lizard.
like a sloth. Let me take a look.
Slothy lizard, I should say, as in behavior, as a versus animal.
Yeah. Slothy lizard.
Let's see. Oh,
Hey everybody!
the shelter on its tail is kind of lopsided.
It's a
Oh.
living.
Hey, everybody!
Hey, everybody, I'm Slowbro.
I
Um,
refuse pants.
Because its association with a shellfish, it does seem like it's based off an otter, but it also has something with a giant salamander or a hippo.
Yeah. Oh,
Aw.
hippo. That's what that mouth is. Okay.
Magnemite.
That's Magnemite.
That's Magnemite, all right. Magneton, same red and blue sprite, and
Tiny reverse magnets.
yeah, although it seems to be it seems like it's confused like how it's supposed to be placed. Like
Yeah.
Steve, what are you doing, man?
It's still figuring everything out, man.
No, it's great. I can see from all angles now. Nothing can sneak up on us.
Farfetch.
Fetched.
The side
Remember,
one's
that's the
like,
red and blue.
"Please
Yeah, it's not the
don't
red and
eat
blue
me."
sprite, but yeah.
I'll give you this stick if you can answer my riddles.
Slowbro is Saze Oni, a Japanese mythological creature, also same thing as Shellmon is based on.
Oh, okay.
That makes a lot
And
of
that is a
sense.
Doduo, although it looks kind of weird in the new
Yeah,
in the
like
gold
it's-
silver sprite.
Like
It's a weird foot.
It doesn't look finished.
Yeah, the
That big
shading
foot.
is especially wrong on the body.
Remember when Gary caught one and then we just never saw it again?
Oh, did he?
He
Like,
kept it in the
well,
box
he-
like an asshole.
They went to Oaks Ranch and it's just like, oh, Gary's got a Doduo, and it's like, okay, bye.
I still love in the Johto League, just like, you think that's the same Squirtle Gary left Oaks with? I'm like, don't talk like we've known about that.
I love how top Dodrio is super fabulous, but bottom Dodrio is after the show's done and they've taken off all their makeup.
Yep.
Yeah, it's an okay Dodrio. It's a bit different because I think the regular Dodrio artwork tends to look much meaner.
Yeah, this thing's
there's always
like-
one face that's mean, one that's sad, and one that's kind of neutral.
This is very golden ratio.
Seal.
Aww,
Yay.
look at my butt.
Be strong, Clarence. Be strong for mother. Dugong.
Oh, I love Dugongs.
From a profile, it's a little weird.
Yeah, back sprite's slightly off. I'm not sure what
That
it
back
is.
sprite is Gomamon.
Everybody ever think Dugong's voice was like a little racist?
Dugong! Yeah, I can see that.
I didn't think it was racist. I just thought it was sort of weird.
Best part of the Tears to Life sequence, just blast.
All right, next up, Grimer.
Hey, sometimes I
Before,
forget to
after.
eat. That's a gusting Sarah Nyberg comic.
It looks
everyone.
it looks like a melted slowpoke.
Hmm.
Like, look at the
Like
eyes.
a wax slowpoke that's melting.
Yeah.
Were you my daddy?
Oh.
They
So,
said
no,
they'd be back
here's
with
what
toys.
it is. We got the Grimer. Then it gets caught. Yay!
It looks like it.
I love the original one where he's just like, "Hey!" and his arms
Hey,
are up.
everybody!
What's up?
This looks like he just got a kiss on the forehead and is just overjoyed.
All right, Muck. So it's
Oh.
not
That's
the same as the. I don't think it's the same as the red and blue sprite, but it's very close.
Nothing can outrun the blob.
Okay.
All right, Shelter,
It's pretty same.
Cloister.
He.
Now it's
That's
actually looking
he.
properly like a Cloister because the original red and blue
Yeah.
sprite was sideways.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was weird. It's like the coughing thing where the symbol was on the wrong spot.
Mm.
That's
Oh,
ghastly.
this is
Oh
Whoa!
my god.
That's
okay.
interesting.
So here's
This is
the
my
really
second
weird part
phase,
of
which
this.
was a sneak attack.
Okay.
Here's the weird part of this. The back sprite, that's original red and blue Ghastly.
But with a
Wait.
face on it?
No, red and blue Ghastly had a face on it, but it was more gaseous. It didn't have the black
Yeah, exactly,
circle
yeah.
part.
Oh.
Huh. Okay.
So this is kind of weird. So this is weird in kind of a different way. Aside from the fact that it's looking at us instead of the Pokemon it's supposed to be fighting.
Right.
Maybe that's the truth behind Ghastly. This is actually what it looks like from behind.
Huh.
It's like the giraffe ring. It's got two faces.
Yeah.
Here's Haunter, sassy Haunter. Letting his
These
nails
He's
dry.
like doing a rap. He's like, yo.
No, it's trying to get its nails to dry.
I really like the side profile and like I just really like the design here.
I
It's
wanna
funny
say
how
that's
some of
very
them look
similar,
so
if not the
good and
same.
this one looks derpy.
The back sprite I'm pretty sure is supposed to, it's either very similar to or it is the red and blue sprite.
Okay.
Gengar, pretty much
I'ma
the same as in
step
the
on
finished
you.
game.
I'ma step on you.
Oh man, that giant Gengar in the Let's Go Pokemon and Pikachu and Eevee commercial.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty cool.
I am so hoping that that this is basically going to be the same what's it called, game engine as in the final game, because damn it, I want Pokemon following us again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Onyx, same red and blue sprite for the top, although it's looking kind of weird in the back sprite.
Yeah, he's looking a little.
Sadder.
Looks like he's
Yeah.
All right, Drowsy, same red and blue sprite from the front.
dead.
The
Look at his nose.
It's another one that's. Were they changing how the battle, how the fight screen was laid out?
Maybe like
Maybe.
they were gonna do like profiles entirely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
maybe
the
that's
sun
what it was.
perspectives bothered them, and they were just kind of like, let's just do the side of its face.
Yeah, because it is so weird how some of these back sprites are from a different angle. Hypno, pretty much the same, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Krabby,
Whoa.
best
Okay.
Pokemans.
Dudes,
Ah.
I'm gonna go grab some food real quick. I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
We will sit here and ponder the fact that Krabby is best Pokemans.
Go
Of
grab a
course.
cookie.
I'm doing low carb right now. I can't have a cookie.
Cookie. That's the next one.
All right.
That's
Back
Kingler.
later.
I loved
Okay.
Ash's Kingler.
Oh, I rewatched that battle, and that's when I realized, oh my God, Krabby and Kingler are best Pokemans. And so I had to raise a Krabby in my next playthrough, whatever game I was playing at the time, and I raised it, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kingler and Krabby, best Pokemans. Mimikyu's best Pokemans? No, it is Krabby. Because Krabby has Crab Hammer. Therefore, it is best. Flawless logic, you can't argue with it.
He's gonna smack a cloister till it cracks.
Mm-hmm.
But a Corphish also knows Crab Hammer.
I'm loving the TFS plays references we got in the chat. We had some earlier, and we got MC Pinchy now.
Citizen Snips.
Citizen Snips.
Kingler is bigger Krabby.
Yes,
Bulbasaur is my
fair.
favorite, but Krabby is best. Sorry, Casey Reviews.
Aw.
Krabby is great, but Crabrawler is okay. I feel like it should have been a water type to begin with. Or it should have been ice fighting from the start. Go with the snow crab theme.
That's true.
Psychic is the best type. Farfetch'd is a duck with a league. It's totally better than dressed crab. Ash's Kingler had Hyper Beam for no goddamn reason.
That is fair.
Who cares? It was awesome.
I like how Ash was like, I really hope he knows this move. Hyper Beam. Oh, good, you do know it. Oh,
No,
my
in
God.
the anime, you just instinctively know what your Pokemon's moves are.
Yeah, and Bulbapedia always says that each Pokemon that each of them still have 4 moves, but I just
Yeah,
seem
there
to
have
think
been
that they just
times
have
where they
access to
just-
all their moves.
Does anybody care about anime spoilers by any chance?
Not really.
Nah.
Just warning the chats just in case.
Well, because there was big news about Pikachu learning a new move.
Didn't it
Really?
didn't learn the Z move or something?
No, it learned an actual new move, which it's been like years since it had learned a new move.
What?
But I doubt anybody's watching the Sun Moon anime because it sucks.
Oh.
Well, it's just confusing, and we're not sure what they're doing with it. And they're just like mixing the plot between him doing the trials and the Ultra Beasts, and it's just a mess.
Fair enough.
But Pikachu learned Electronet or whatever it's called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Isn't Electronet supposed to be like Joltix thing?
Yeah, electric bug type move, basically.
Electroweb. Yeah,
Yeah.
move we can only learn by tutorial.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what some
Okay.
people were saying in the chat. So it's like it's weird that Pikachu can learn it, but it's like whatever. It's Ash's Pikachu.
I am still surprised they did not have like a Pikachu Mega Evolution.
Why is it on Disney XD? Because Disney XD bought the rights because Cartoon Network is just selling everything.
And
'cause-
Disney buys everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I should know.
Yeah.
The company I was a part of got bought out by Disney. Everyone remember Blip?
Huh. Yeah.
I miss Blip. Blip was like the only video platform that you could upload over an old video.
Yeah. I
That
never
was
had
good.
the opportunity to use Blip, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which the only
Vimeo
good thing was
apparently lets
when
you do
it
that, too.
died. When it died, though, that was slightly easier on me, though, because it's not like I had to transfer anything over, which is okay.
Yeah.
No, I will admit, Sun and Moon has good points because I like learning more about lore and stuff like that. So it does have its good point. If you explain to me the plot of Sun and Moon, or I try to explain the plot, it's very difficult to.
While we wait
it's
for
just
Nage to get
kind-
back, let's just move on to Kingler here.
Yeah. Oh God.
That is
I
it's the
remember
same
that
as Red and
sprite.
Blue Sprite
Yep.
for that one.
Yep.
Pikachu dies in Infinity War.
I don't feel so good.
Megami, I gotta get the theme song to Power Rangers. I gotta get that Power Rangers in Space thing going for you. Sorry about that.
That's fun, dude.
Yeah, the instrumentals were supposed to be done by Skitch, but Skitch got really, really busy, so I just gotta get someone else to do it.
If you need me to find somebody, I can help you with that.
That might be a thing too. That's because it's that one sequence that's holding me up for working on the history of Power Rangers in Space for YouTube.
Gotcha.
All right, Nate's just taking too long. We're just gonna keep moving on.
He did say like 10-15 minutes.
He did
so.
say 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, then
yeah.
we're moving on. Voltorb, pretty much the same.
Whatever, boring, Skip.
Electrode, pretty much the same.
Same thing.
Yeah, the 2-ball Pokemon next.
Execute,
Whoa!
same.
I never understood they always did that perspective for Execute. They always made the
That's-
giant ass egg so
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
They're all the same size, like.
Yeah, red and blue sprites. Executor.
Oh, he looks cute there.
Yeah,
Aw.
he's very nice.
Yeah.
Cubone Bone.
Give
him
a bone.
The side profile is so cute.
They must have been planning on doing like like changing up the format to be side profiles.
I guess.
Yeah.
Marowak,
Oh,
same as the red and blue
Marowak's
sprite up
same,
top.
Yep.
Mm.
Hitmonlee.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh,
look at his
I
leg!
see why they decided, the profile thing was probably a
Look at his
mistake.
fucking springy ass leg.
Wow.
That's pretty dumb.
Hitmonlee used high jump kick. He missed and just totally shattered his leg.
Look at that tiny ass scrawny arm.
It's like a slinky.
That's why I can't be a Hitmonchan. I'm a Hitmonlee. I got these little waist arms.
Oh my god. Pirouette.
I love it.
Hitmonchan, same as red and blue sprite.
Same.
And he has teeny tiny legs.
It's like a weird perspective. He's trying to punch forward.
Lickitung
Oh my
is
God!
also waving.
What happened to your tongue? He shrunk his tongue.
Well, the tongue is waving too.
That's true.
Again, another weird side. Well, it could have been. It could be a back sprite, but it looks more like a side profile shot.
It
These
does.
side profile
Yeah.
shots keep screwing up their arms and legs.
It looks like they had trouble with perspective a lot with these creatures,
Hmm.
which is understandable because they are all weird. Like,
Coughing.
Yeah. Oh, his eye from the side looks weird.
it's like, don't fucking mess with me.
Ah.
Wheezing.
Whoa, Wheezing.
Oh,
is
That is a
badass.
happy wheezing.
Oh my god! Look at the bottom, you guys.
Unless I'm
Oh my
mistaken, that looks like a
God.
happy wheezing.
The bottom one,
Not so much
Like,
on the bottom
He's
sprite,
getting
but
ready to screw you over.
like the bottom, but look at the bottom sprite. It's so creepy.
I think the
Yeah.
weird problem with it is that it looks like it's 3 coughings merged together instead of just 2.
Yeah. Ugh.
But is there something really appealing about this because we don't see wheezing be happy?
Only by Rob Liefeld.
That's pretty good.
Rhyhorn, same as red and
Ryan's
blue.
the same.
Mm-hmm.
Rhydon, same as red and
Rhydon,
blue.
same.
Yep.
Which is funny considering Rhydon was the first one programmed into the game.
Hmm.
Rhydon looks
The
more
original red
like...
and blue. Chansey,
animalistic.
that's cute.
It's got secret.
It also means lucky.
Oh yeah.
Because they make a lot of puns in the Japanese, and there's this one joke in the Genesect movie where Ash and the group see a Chansey, and they all go like, lucky! But they did it in the dub, and it's like, it was lame.
DZ Guitar, yes, someone found the demo. We've been playing it for 2 hours now. We've pretty much gone through all of the main thing, and now we're just going through the Pokemon sprites. And we haven't even gotten to the gold and silver ones, which will have the unique
Yeah,
ones.
we haven't even gotten to the different ones yet.
Fortunately, we're almost there, I think.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Original red and blue Utangula was weird.
They always made him so big. Yeah, like...
Yeah. That's so weird.
Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan's the same.
Oh, the
Look, he's holding the baby!
Aw.
It's like burping him is like, okay, come on, give me some burpees.
Oh, it's so cute.
Aw.
Horse, oh god, horsey.
What a weird
Shoot me with
perspective.
water. Oh, it's
It's
so-
looking
it's weird.
straight at you.
I'm like super high right now.
Seadrop, I think that's same as red and blue.
Mm-hmm.
Goldeen, another
Oh,
front-facing
look at-
one.
Ugh. Weird.
Back
The
sprite's
perspective
okay,
on
but
this
that's...
looks a little odd.
For something that's supposed to be the princess of the sea, it doesn't look that flattering.
Sea King from
Ooh.
above.
Oh, okay.
I like that perspective.
Not so much the side. The bottom sprite looks more like the red and blue sprite, but from the side.
Yeah.
It's like it's floating.
Mm.
All right. Staryu.
Ha!
No, you mean hiya.
Oh yeah, it's Haya. Same as red and blue.
Everyone's
And a
favorite
whole
Pokemon.
bunch of chats just F yeah, Sea King. I will let them through. Oh, no, not that one. There we go. Anyway, after Staryu, Starmie, or same as red and blue. Mr. Mime, same as red and blue.
He's very chubby.
He's
Yeah.
like the fat, chubby one in the circus episode.
Yep.
Mr. Mime! All he does is eat potato chips.
That
Fat, lazy.
Scyther that always looks like it has like two mouths opening up from either side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much better in the back sprite though.
Yeah, I think so.
Jinx.
Ooh.
I love
Diva
the hearts.
Jinx.
The hearts.
Jinx.
They're so cute. I love it.
Electabuzz, who looks much more
Yay.
tired.
Mm.
Hey, he's flexing those muscles there.
Yeah, I guess I'll do this. There's a problem with me not having any mods enabled. I have to like approve the messages myself. Okay, Magmar.
Uber.
Yep, red and blue sprite of Boober. It looks like the back sprite looks like Jay what's his name? Not Barry Allen. Jay Garrick's Flash helmet. The one
Oh,
that's
it
one that's
does,
based
you're
on
right.
like Mercury.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just in time for the majestic butt duck.
Oh my god, what is up with his eyes?
Oh my god.
That pincer. Naze, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Although your
but-
speaker is now much farther away, it seems.
I'm driving back from. Oh, by the way, I didn't realize that you were gonna wait for me on Krabby. Sorry about that.
It's all right. I didn't realize you were going to be gone so long, but we moved on now. So here's Pincer. Looks like
He's
a Pincer.
good except for his eyes.
Yeah, much smaller eyes than I think. He's very beady.
Hmm.
Tauros, same as red and blue sprite.
Oh,
Look at that butt.
don't like the perspective on that one.
Gaze into its butthole.
Not
Got
not
worried.
enjoying that perspective at all.
And with the tails, it looks like it's a swirl right into it.
I can't look away.
Magikarp, same as red and blue sprite.
That's actually pretty dignified, all things considered.
Gyarados, same as red and blue sprite. Although much more
Yep.
detailed in the back sprite.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Japanese painting I kind of see in the bottom sprite.
Yeah, a little bit.
I expect him to like be talking about his samurai code and getting vengeance for his family.
Oh Jesus.
Lapras, pretty much the same as red and blue yellow. Or red and blue,
Yeah.
I should say.
I want a
happy
giant
Lapras.
plushie in my room.
I like
want the
how in Sun and
pink
Ditto!
Whoa,
Oh my god.
what is Ditto trying to climb on something or what's
I
going
think
on?
part of its body is caught on something and it's kind of dragging.
I was gonna say, look like a ditto. Oh jeez, that thing's creepy.
Eevee!
Yay! It's so cute.
He looks very much like a fennec fox.
That's what he's based on.
Vaporeon?
Shower.
Tail whip.
Power.
It looks like it's more of a mermaid, so I don't think it has back legs.
Hard to tell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. Its tail is just covering it up.
Yeah, but I could totally see it being just a straight up like mermaid kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like a fox seal.
Yeah. Alright, Jolteon.
Thunder.
Sunda.
That's like Solgaleo right there.
Yep.
Jolteons are the best.
I like how in Sun and Moon they actually have said in the Pokedex entry that Lapras is now no longer endangered.
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
I know.
Which you would think so, considering how much breeding we do in the game.
Well, that and now they're the riders, so they have to have brood enough to like make the extinct Pokemon riders now.
Yep.
I mean, I think I'm the reason that the world is overpopulated with Rowlets, so.
Yeah.
Booster.
Flareon.
Boosta.
Usufa!
No one likes using me.
I like using Flareon. I like using the false prophet. Thank you very much.
I just feel like when people use Flareon, they always use like basically the toxic orb kind of deal, or just like
Yeah.
not using it to its actual capabilities. You know.
Ah. Bond them. This is not the red and blue yellow days. Flareon actually has a decent moveset now.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, Porygon.
Huh.
I want to say
Okay.
no, that is the gold and silver sprite, but I want to say it looks more like the yellow sprite, but I have
The
to look
side
at them
one
side by side.
sucks. Is the
Yeah,
regular
that's terrible.
one. It's like, ooh, we finished the design. Let's do the perspective. It's like, I'm tired.
Ammonite Lord Helix.
Putting his hands on his hips.
Yeah, look at him.
Welcome back, Nage. I assume you just got inside the door.
What a badass.
Yes, I did. Sorry about that.
Lord Helix is like judging you. Is like put his hands on his hips.
Fear me.
Mm-hmm.
Is this really a productive use of your time?
Hey!
He looks like Starmon, basically.
Amistar
hey,
is original red and blue sprite, and I think the side profile there is based off of that too.
Staying alive, staying alive.
Kabuto, based off of the definitely red-blue version.
That's a puck.
Yeah, where it's emphasizing the top of it as opposed to the
He's a
bottom.
horseshoe crab.
I was gonna say it looks like something I've
I used
almost
to-
stepped on
I
several
used to
times.
collect horseshoe crabs in Montauk.
Also, praise
Okay.
democracy. All hail Lord Dome. And Kabutops, based off, yeah, definitely based on the red-blue one.
They always had a problem with layers and joints because you could tell with the perspective shots that, like, when they did the back, they're like, oh shit, this arm and
Yeah.
this layer, like.
I've never learned how to draw the feet.
Aerodactyl.
He looks cool.
The bottom sprite's pretty good.
Looks very dragony.
Yep. Snorlax.
He's trying to get up.
Still struggling to get up.
Aw.
Oh, Articuno, based off
Ooh.
based off the red-blue sprite.
The birds
can't do the
didn't look
noise.
much like the anime either.
Yep.
Yeah,
Once I've captured Altakuna.
Zapdos is probably the closest, I guess.
yeah, that's fair.
It looks kind of like a Fearow in the back sprite.
He does,
A little
yeah.
bit, yeah.
Moltres.
Ooh.
Yeah, Moltres
Oh.
never looks.
Yeah,
I never
Moltres
liked that
looks
sprite.
really weird in red and blue.
Yeah.
Like, I get what they were trying to go for, but I never liked that sprite.
Dratini. So cute. Like a little slug.
I love
He
it.
does look like a slug than a dragon.
A little bit, yeah.
Let's see if we can upgrade that.
Yeah!
Yay, so pretty.
The back
Dragonair.
sprite definitely looks more like a Dragonite, and so I can see that better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Really, it's the coloring that's the issue.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Aw. Okay, that doesn't look as derpy as you would expect.
I would like a plushie of him.
yeah, the
I
back
have-
sprite
I
looks
have
very
the-
cute.
I have the plushie of Dragonair that you can adjust it and like wrap it around things.
Speaking of, I think it's 149. So, Mewtwo.
Woo!
We're getting there, guys. We're just about there for finally the
My
Johto
God,
sprites.
So exciting.
Yay!
Yep, red and blue version. So Mew is yeah. Oh, that's cute.
What?
He's so. You want to have a race war? What?
Oh God, what? Where the hell is that? You mentioning that? From?
That's the plot of the first movie.
Remember
I mean,
Mew?
technically.
Yeah, Mew's kind of a racist asshole.
You worship Arceus? You're a fool.
Wait, I mean,
Did they?
Where's
was
your
that-
god now?
Didn't they fix that in the dub, or was it the other way around?
no, yeah, they did fix it in the dub, but in the Japanese, like he's a little dipshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like the dub tries to make it more that Mewtwo is the only one like causing the conflict, but Mew like totally feeds it in the original version.
Which I suppose
Both
makes
of you-
sense for why both of them suddenly decide to stop after Ash turns to stone.
Mm-hmm.
Which finally I saw somebody cosplay as that, as Ash being Stone.
Hell yeah.
I'll have to show you that later. I was just like,
pretty
how
good.
has no one done this before?
My favorite needlessly pedantic comment I ever got. It was on my review of the first movie, and someone said Ash wasn't dead; he just turned into stone. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
What's
that
the
regular
difference?
process.
He just stopped functioning as a human being. He's fine.
He was rendered
Fine.
incapable
He's
of
just trapped
responding
in
to
there. He can't
stimuli.
breathe, can't eat.
Game Station 3 says that Mew said that the natural ones were the true ones.
God, you cute, adorable little asshole.
Yeah.
All right. It's time to move on. Let's see Proto Chikorita. Well, not too
Yeah.
different.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, wait, don't go to the next one yet. I feel like
Ah, gosh dang it. They
I'm
gave me the wrong
excited. I'm
bowl.
excited to see what your opinion is on the next one because it's super weird.
Okay, is it going to be an
Okay.
evolution of it?
Yes.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Let's take a look.
Ah!
What the actual hell?
So I
How
think
does-
what they were trying to do was do like sort of a cocoon state.
I guess.
Because I've looked at this picture like 1,000 times and it makes no sense to me. But like, other than
How?
like the antenna and the flower, that's the only thing I could see from it.
Mr. Steak,
but, like-
what happened to you?
Yeah, but where did it come from?
But
Like,
out of
I'm
all
just-
out of all the
I-
sprites in this list, this was the weirdest one by far.
I kind of see it. Like the
guess.
the main body of it inside of the flower kind of looks like a weird mutated Chikorita.
Bailey, what happened to you? Yeah, I think they were trying to go for some type of weird plant metamorphosis because I was looking over this and I'm like, this is weird.
Is that like
Imagine
an
this thing
eyeball
having
in
a
its
crush on
stomach?
Ash.
That's the part that's freaking me out a little bit.
Like I know sometimes that like final forms don't look anything like their first.
Like you
but
could do a review on this Pokemon, just analyzing it and trying to tear it apart. Like,
Like,
what is
why?
this?
Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about what the hell happened.
This is some Lovecraftian stuff
I know
right
it's
here.
not a random Pokemon either because the next one is Meganium.
Let's
So Bayleaf was.
let's
Oh,
take a
okay.
look.
Yeah, how the fuck does that work?
I don't know. Again, I was analyzing this picture for like
Okay.
ever.
If I'm trying to, I kind of see the flower part,
Yeah.
you know, kind of becoming part like that, especially with the
yeah.
antenna. But then it loses one
Uh-huh.
of the antenna.
Well, think of it this way. You could sort of say it's like a transformation of a Larvitar to a Tyranitar.
I can
because
kind of see that, but
Because
it's
Pupitar is pretty random. I mean, yeah, with the spike armor, kind of, but I mean, it's just a gray cocoon with eyeballs.
But the thing is, Meganium and Chikorita look so similar versus
It does look
this.
like it does look like a weird shroomish on top of a plant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
It's
so
like-
weird.
It's like, hey guys, you know, Wartortle's like head wings, they were kind of a weird design choice for us not to bring it to the final form. Oh, I'll do you one better.
But yeah,
I wonder.
that's the most bizarre one out of the whole entire list. I mean, there's weird ones, but that's the one that makes like no sense.
Yeah, because we
I
know
wonder if-
what Bayleaf is supposed to look like, and this it looks very weird for a transitional stage considering what it becomes.
I wonder if this is an issue with perspective.
I wonder that too.
Because if you look at just the bottom one, it's not that bad in terms of where it's going. I'm wondering if it's a perspective issue.
Because the bottom one just looks like a weird head emerging from another flower main, and that's
Yeah, which
essentially
makes
what
more
Meganium
sense for the
is.
Meganium thing.
Mm-hmm.
But man,
That's
I mean,
true.
it looks like a plant stem or whatever. It
Yeah,
looks like it
Bagon,
lost
but-
all of its feet, and
I
then
mean,
just
Bagon turns into Shelgon, but I mean, Shelgon has a little semblance to like a dragon-looking thing. Pupitar doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, that's the
Sarvis-
weirdest
that's
one.
the
Let's
weird
keep
one.
going.
Let's move on here.
Sarvis the Buck says Pokemon developers need to stop gazing into hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
Lewis,
Meganium,
you're-
of course.
Lewis, you're gonna love Porygon 2, by the way.
So I've heard.
Okay, so here's our flame bear.
Here's our Flare Bear.
Here's his second evolution,
Yeah, let's
which
take a
is
look.
adorable.
Oh,
Oh, he's like a Steven Universe character.
he's like a
true.
fiery polar bear.
Oh my god, it's adorable.
I want it.
I want it. I want this so bad.
The Flare Bear stare.
Yes, it did do that before with Lear. It was very silly.
Hmm. And final form. It's all right. It looks kind of badass.
Okay, hold on a moment.
When I saw this, I thought
Okay.
this looked like a mega Flareon to me, honestly.
It
A
does
little
kind of look
bit.
like a Mega Flareon.
with like Pichu ears.
Hmm.
Yeah, the back looks stupid though.
So yeah,
But-
Chikorita was the grass starter. This was supposed to be our fire starter, and then the water starter.
We'll show
People have
we'll
seen
show
it.
the water starter in a second. 'Cause I've seen that. Like I said, when I
Yeah.
started the game earlier, it gave me the water starter.
Right.
But yeah,
So I'm wondering
this actually looks pretty good. I could definitely see this being a starter evolution line.
The fact that they like had a bear and then got rid of it in favor of a rodent, I wonder if that supports or negates the whole zodiac theory for fire starters.
All right, let's move on to our water starter because this is where we start getting a bit weird because this is nothing like Totodile.
This is not Poplio.
Aww.
I know,
But,
it's so cute.
People have seen this guy before.
Yeah, we have
just
seen
haven't
this guy
his
before in
evolutions.
some pre-release artwork.
He's almost like a Pethula. I can't remember that.
Plesiosaurus?
Plesiosaurus?
Yeah,
Oh,
kind of
like
that.
Lapras.
Yeah.
Like Lapras.
It does. It looks like a pre-Lapras
Yeah.
evolution or something.
I wonder if that was the original idea, but they decided they liked it better as a starter.
No, that's
Kinda
not
like,
Crocodile. It's something else.
Kind of like how Dragonite was going to be Charizard.
Yeah.
All right, let's go next one. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
it
so
looks like with
proud.
Poplio, they just went back to the well with it.
A little bit, yeah.
I like
Huh.
this better than I like this second form better than Brionne though.
I like
I like
Brion. Shut
Brion.
up.
It's pretty cute. I like it.
I'm sorry, that was mean of me.
No, it's fine. You're entitled to not like it if you like, but I like this
Yeah,
thing
you're
too.
entitled to your own stupid opinion.
I know. Yeah, you're entitled to be a big dumbass.
I'm sorry.
It's
I-
okay.
I
It's
stole
okay
it-
that
I
you're
stole
wrong.
it from someone. I stole it
Dude,
from Grumps, I think.
That's awesome.
All right, final form. Looks more like Samurott.
Oh yeah.
I like the gemstone that it constantly has.
I could see
Old
this as kind of a
tadpole
Loch
tail.
Ness monster kind of thing.
I can see why maybe they didn't go with it because it's so similar to both the Dragonair line and Lapras.
Yeah.
So those were our starters.
All right, let's start moving on. See what else we can find here. Yeah, Plesiosaur. I like it. Hoot hoot. When it only had one leg.
With freckles.
With
It
freckles.
still only has one
Got
leg.
like a little.
No. If you actually look at some other stuff of its
No, it
movements-
actually has two, but it has a weird like hole in its body where it could just kind of like hide its leg.
I thought it
Like-
only had one
Like ducks.
Kinda, yeah.
has a
Huh.
weird zigzags in the back too.
Yeah, it's got some different patterns. Wait till you see its
Charlie Brown.
evolution.
Charlie Brown bird.
Yeah, see how Noctowl looks.
Here's Knockdown.
Oh wow,
That's a Mega Man bird.
that's cool.
That is
I like that.
Mega Man X is a
It's
bird.
so fat.
It's
It's
fat,
a
but it's
fat
got
storm.
badass. It's got a
It's
badass look on
Pidgey's
its
kung
face.
fu form.
He's a fat storm eagle.
I'm fine with Knockdown. I mean, this is a cool idea, but
I like Noctowl too, but yeah, I could see this as like a divergent evolution kind of thing.
Hmm.
One huge foot. This is like a lowland Noctowl.
A little bit.
yeah, right.
One huge foot sounds like a band.
All right, let's move on. What we got next? Oh, Mary, with a weird back sprite.
It's all floof.
We like the floof. I don't imagine Mary to be that different because the pre-release stuff for Ampharos was pretty.
Yeah, you'll recognize a few, obviously.
and this is
But
Flaffy
a lot of them just they have different patterns. so
and
they-
Ampharos.
Yeah. I love Ampharos. It's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
I choose Fluffy.
I should have been a dragon. Hello.
So
Baby
this is
Vulpix.
a baby Vulpix.
Oh my God, they're gonna have a baby Vulpix.
Yep.
Yeah, because it has 3 tails.
Oh my God, it's so cute.
I'm guessing it's.
They were
Oh,
trying to
what's
do a lot of baby Pokemon actually.
Which is
so.
weird. I mean,
What
the
is-
baby Pokemon are not really that, not that of a thing. It's more a
Well,
thing for
now-
future generations.
Right.
What is this thing's name?
Oh, we don't. I mean, we don't know. all
None of us
I'm
can read
trying- I'm
Japanese.
That's what. But I can. I think that first
Fetal
letter is.
Vulpix.
Fetal pigs.
I'm wondering if that is like for San.
Its
because
name is
3 tails.
Trix because it's kind of like 3. I don't know.
There we go, Tricks. I like that. Yo,
Tricks
that's,
Pix.
I forgot to ask you guys. We should be coming up with names for these things while we go through.
Yeah,
them.
this is the Quick Flip Tricks Mix 96.
This is Trix.
Ah, it's
Mekon
Mekon.
is its name.
Thank you.
But I like Tricks.
Ashcon, Pecan.
I like
Trifox
Tricks
is
for this.
the
That's what I'm
English
gonna call
name
the dub. This is our dub name for it. Tricks.
Trifox is the name that they apparently gave it. But,
Tripix. I see
like Tricks
Tripox,
better.
Tripix.
yeah.
Tripix can work. All right, let's move on.
Baby
Baby
Tangela.
Tangela.
It's kind of weirdly cute.
Baby Tangela?
Well, it actually has
Yep.
another form.
Oh.
It does?
Yes.
So
Oh.
so let's see. It looks kind of like a one-eyed oddish.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Actually, it also reminds me of Marini from Sun and Moon.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, with the tentacles like hiding like a face, kind of a Medusa thing.
Uh-huh.
What do we want to call this thing?
Tangela, Tangrowth,
Perlia is a Pokemon, right?
Yeah, it is. Tangalini.
Tangly.
Tangolini.
That's cute.
We'll go with Tangolini.
Tangolini.
And let's
Tangolini.
see its evolution here. Oh wow!
Oh.
Yep.
I
Oh,
see why they
no.
didn't go with it. It's basically just another Tangela.
And it's terrifying.
Is that a smile? Like its
I
teeth?
think-
I would assume so.
I think they're trying to get like a Garnet thing going with it, but it's just like not playing.
Or is this
It
supposed to be a
kinda looks
Tangela
like a
evolution?
Stingray.
Because we didn't get Tangrowth until.
Yeah.
This is proto Tangrowth, I think.
Yes. Okay. So it's a pre-evolution and an evolution for Tangela.
Uh-huh.
Well, thing is, they're showing both their mouths in this one, whereas Tangela only shows its eyes.
Alternate evolution, then?
Maybe.
It could just be like a
Like a-
female version of it.
Tanger.
Well, because I'm
Girl.
thinking, like...
Tangirl.
That's our name for this.
Well, because this also introduced side evolutions like Blossom, so
That's
I'm
also
wondering
true.
if it had the baby, and then it could be either Tangela or this monstrosity.
Yeah. Suddenly freezing up a bit here. Give me a second. Oh, it's Firefox again. 1 second.
I just thought of like you had me thinking.
Yeah, give me 1 second here. Everything. My computer's not great. Since this was an impromptu stream, I didn't like reboot my computer and free up all the memory and everything like that beforehand.
Tangle.
Gotcha.
This is actually just what not Tangrowth does. It destroys. I don't know.
Let me close Firefox real quick. Free up the memory.
If you can't be the baby, yeah, then don't have a baby, yeah.
All right, let's move on. We'll start talking about the next one while I load up the dashboard again. Oh, wow.
This is Proto Mantine.
Oh, okay.
That is cool looking, though.
Yeah.
I like the perspective change of
Mhm.
that. That's super creepy, but also cool.
It's another
Like weird
two-faced
kite-
one, although this one looks more
kite
like it's
face
supposed to be a
on top.
pattern on the back.
Yeah,
It's like an angel
Like a kite.
devilfish. I kind of like it.
it's cool.
Fish kite.
There's been many Pokemon that have like patterns, kind of like Spinarak, that kind of distract their foes and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
There. Yeah, I like this thing. What do we want to name this thing?
Uh,
It's a kite. So I don't know.
and it's like an angel and a devil.
Angely.
I'll get the super chat in a second here. What were you calling it?
Nephilim.
Let's just combine random words together.
Nephilim, I like.
That sounds like a
Nephilim.
disease.
Everything I say sounds Italian.
I have Nephilim.
Tangolini. Nephilim.
Hanie is what I think is what someone's saying.
Honey.
Devfish.
Devilfish.
The fish.
Rayleigh.
The fish.
The
Devfish.
Lucifin.
Anyway, Tyal Grant for $5. Say oxygen is for pussies in your most serious voice, Lewis.
Oh, that's a good one.
Lucifin. Okay, we got
Lucifin,
Lucifin
yeah.
for this.
Someone
I
says
like
Ego Raptor because it can be your angle or your denim.
Oh, Jesus. But
I
yeah,
like
Lucifin
Lucifin.
sounds cool.
Yeah, Lucifin.
All right, move on. Okay, we got something.
We
We got a
forgot to say.
quillfish.
That
Quillfish.
means an evolution.
All right, next.
Blah.
Oh,
It had an
sounds like-
evolution, apparently.
Looks like Whiskash.
Yeah, it's like a proto Whiskash.
I like how it's Harry Potter.
I like how half of the Gen 4 decks was just evolutions for old Mons, and now it looks like the other half was just rejected designs from Gen 2.
You know what? It kind of looks like with that lightning symbol. I wonder if it's supposed to be like a proto Stunfisk.
Oh,
Oh.
kinda, yeah, a little bit.
Huh.
also Harry Potter.
Also, yeah.
That might have been why
Harry
they-
Potter.
Might have been why they cut it too, because they already had Lantern.
Mm.
Or they didn't actually. Wait, no, I don't think Lantern's design is in this. Build.
So was it supposed to be an evolution?
I mean, it looks like an evolution to me.
Yeah, it looks.
Yeah, it
pretty-
looks like one.
You know, although the shape is also kind of like a Corsola.
Oh,
Huh.
a little bit. Yeah.
I don't know. So you see his lips? He's got the fat lips like Quailfish does.
Yeah.
You're a fish, Harry. It's like Whiscash crossed with Corsola. Electric poison is what someone's suggesting.
Ah.
Oh, because you think the zigzag on its head?
Maybe.
Uh,
Nah, I wouldn't change its typing because it's already a poison water Pokemon.
Yeah.
All right, next. Oh my God!
Pichu.
Well,
It's
Pichu.
original
This is what
Pichu.
Yeah, original Pichu was supposed to be like.
So fat. But then they're like, oh.
no neck.
Then we went with since we got the, you know, the fat, we slimmed down Pikachu. You know, we had to slim down the Pichu as well.
We had to give him a skeleton.
It's like a little hacky sack.
Wait till you see the other baby Pokemon on this list.
This is the way. Like this is the prime physique. You may not like it, but it's true. I totally butchered that meme.
Small Chew.
Mini Chew.
A Gretzky Pikachu.
Pokemon Retsuko, Pikachu, and Eevee.
It's Chubby Chew's head.
It is.
Quillfish is just water in the demo, as is its evolution. And yep, it is an evolution for Quillfish according to the thing. Igglybuff
Igglybuff
used
They
fused
didn't
with
give it
Pichu.
they didn't give it to the poison type until later.
All hail Mouse Gumi.
Achu.
Oh, that's cute.
Charleston Chew.
That's cute.
All right, next. Oh,
Aw.
Cleffa.
yeah,
This is supposed
Proto
to be
Cleffa
Cleffa.
with
That
the
is-
weird antenna.
That is
It looks
very
like a
from
little
space.
It looks like a papu fruit.
Pop-O-Matic.
Oh. You know, they say if you eat a Cleffa with somebody else, your souls are bound together because neither of you can forget what you've done.
I think the thing is they were trying to make it more like a star.
Yeah.
or more
Yeah.
like a UFO.
It's Starfy.
Oh, I see the star
Yeah.
shape now.
Yeah.
But then they were like, that's stupid. Let's actually make it.
Good.
Yeah,
Presentable.
Minior's
I don't know.
baby form.
it does look like a Luma.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next. Oh,
Here
Igglybuff.
it is.
Igglybuff.
Even more of a ball.
Pretty simple. Pretty simple.
Pretty
That's
simple.
not even Jigglypuff from above.
That's true.
Oh, that's adorable. It's just like the swirl. It's like the Uzumaki Jigglypuff.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that the Rotom Dex?
Igglyboruto.
Oh, Quagsire,
Oh,
original form.
Quagsire.
Wait.
He looks like a swamp hick.
Hey, bada bing.
Hey, I'm in love with a star. Her name is Evangeline.
Oh, Japan, you from Shreveport?
That underbite.
Woof.
Yep. Looks
wanna
more even
come-
more frog-like.
I can bend the swamp water if I like.
I love Quagsires. They're so cute.
Mm-hmm. I'm not, no Whooper, so I wonder if that was
Yeah,
added
that's
in
what I
later.
was wondering. That's what I was wondering.
All right, next. Oh, Natu.
Natu. Pretty similar.
Very similar, Natu.
Yeah.
You'll
And
see a lot
Zatu
of similar.
with
You'll see
a
a lot
cat.
of similar Pokemon.
Did it always
With
have
a
that
kitty.
cat?
Yeah, that design has always kind of been on its like torso.
I never noticed that before.
It does literally look like it's just holding a cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like it's just holding a cat.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be like a totem pole, right?
Yeah.
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 He's just holding Totoro.
Oh.
All right, next.
This is my Totoro plush.
Oh, pre-evolution for
Goldeen?
Goldeen?
Oh. Yeah, it does kind of look like a Goldeen and a
Looks
Seeking
like
fused
Seeking
together.
Kind
Crabrawler.
of looks like the in between of Goldie and Seeking.
Oh, maybe.
You know, there should be an alternate universe game of Pokemon using the rejected Pokemon designs. I would love
I'm sure
to see
someone's
something
already
like that.
building it.
Yeah, I'm sure
Someone's
someone's
already-
building that as we
Prob-
speak.
I know
Yeah,
people
probably.
at the very least, like I said, I've seen people doing fan art of some of these guys, and I love it. I love seeing this stuff.
Yeah.
Like what could
Someone's
have
already-
been.
Someone, Nintendo Game Freak's already getting the cease and desist ready.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Meryl, I'm
Meryl.
assuming original form.
Peekaboo.
There's your peekaboo right there. I'm curious how Azumarill is going to look in a second here. Assuming
He
it's in it.
doesn't. He's not in it.
Actually, you know what? I'm actually really surprised it looks like this. Considering, we had not Peekaboo, we had Meryl pretty far back, even during Gen 1.
First movie,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So I know we had Ho-Oh, just as a basic idea for Gen 2 stuff to hint at it in the first episode, but we had Meryl stuff for quite a while. So to see this very, very early version of it is kind of surprising.
I
The
also
ears
don't-
are.
Oh, I was
Go
just
ahead.
gonna say I don't know if this is right because I have the image of all the Pokemon with their color,
Mhm.
and Meryl here is supposed to be pink.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah.
Pika Pink.
Pikachu.
Baby Goldeen should be Guppine.
Oh, that's cute.
I
Aw.
like that. All right, next. Oh, that's new.
The fuck?
So this might be a Proto Lantern, or it might just be something else. Oh, not Chimecho or something.
Chinchou, I
it's-
think is what his name is.
Chinchou, thank you.
It's got an evolution. It's basically like I think what they were trying to do with
Evolution's
Carvana.
awesome.
What was that?
I think this is what they were trying to do, like with Carvana, or at least an idea of a shark kind of deal.
I can see it.
It looks like an angelfish.
Yeah, what do we want to name this one?
I got a tumor on my
Swish.
head.
Swish.
Leonite in the chat named it Swish. I like that.
Is that supposed to be like a hairdo or like a horn? I can't.
I
I think
wonder
it's
if
supposed to be like an.
Yeah, like
Sorry.
an anglerfish kind of thing.
That the curl
looks-
thing just bothers me.
I can't remember the type of fish, but the fish that Gil is in Finding Nemo, it kind of looks like that.
I like the
Huh.
name Swish. We'll go with that.
A sunfish, thank you.
Oh, here
This
we go.
guy is
Yep.
my boy.
Look at
Whoa.
this guy.
He's got a fucking anchor for a tail.
That thing is insane.
That is
So yeah,
awesome.
this is very Sharpedo-esque.
Mm.
I dig it. I dig it so much. I kind of want any Pokemon to have an anchor for a tail now. First
I
off,
spent
welcome to
10
your videos.
years
Also, if you're a
in the
Pokemon,
can.
what will your name be? Maybe Link. I don't
If I
know.
was-
Anchorage. Yeah, I could see this guy being named Anchorage.
Oh, that's clever.
Anklark.
Angkor.
Angkor. Angkor. I like that. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
That's really
David
cool.
Angkor.
Yeah.
That is
The
badass.
next one,
I like
And-
all the people who complained that they thought what's he called Delmise was a dumb design. I'm like, this was gonna be a Gen 2 design.
Yep.
Yes.
I like Delmise. I love the idea
He's
that
awesome.
it's the seaweed that's possessing the thing.
And he's got a monocle.
All right, moving on. Oh wow, early Huntail.
Hey.
early eel Pokemon.
Ugh.
See,
Very
this
early
one
Huntail,
looks more like
Generation
the
Mind.
like the anglerfish you were talking about. 'cause
Yeah,
look,
this
he's
might
got
be
the
Lantern,
light
yeah.
thing.
Look at its underbite. Jesus Christ.
That is, yeah. Ugh.
Just put the soup in my lower lip.
This is actually the second evolution of the previous Pokemon.
Huh.
Really?
No, it's not.
Its name is Grotess?
Grotess or Gruppiel. I like Gruppiel. Gilp.
Gilp. Hello, my
Proto-Gorbis.
name is Gilp.
Is it? I can't remember. Is it Gorbis the one with the weird face, or is it Huntail? Because I thought Huntail was the one with the weird face.
Huntail has the afterbite. Gorbis
This looks
doesn't
more
have-
like Huntail.
Gorbis doesn't have a mouth; it just has a pointy nose.
Yeah, it always felt like Huntail
Yeah.
and Gorbis should have had different. It should have had the others' names.
Like a Flygon and Salamence.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is It's very interesting to see that. Okay, next. Crobat. Pretty much,
Yeah,
pretty
okay.
much the same. Oh wow, is it
Baby
a parrot?
Paris.
Baby
pre-evolution?
Paris.
Now that's interesting. It grows out of the mushroom. So you
I
think,
think
you can?
that's really-
You think you're the parasite, huh?
I think it's kind of cute, actually.
I do think it's kind of cute. I love this idea. To me, this is basically like no, the Paris was the parasite the whole time. It wasn't the mushroom.
Yeah.
It's like the mushroom. The mushroom is taking revenge for being used as food for like the baby eggs.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a hula hoop. Somebody.
Presect. I like that name.
Presect is good.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Parpar.
Oh, early
Spinarak.
Spinarak.
Ooh, the
Ugh.
back looks weird.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
back sprite. No, it looks like it's
Didn't
crawling
like
up everything.
spiders, did you, Game Freak?
Yeah, otherwise mostly the same. And there. Oh wow,
Ariados.
Ariados is
As you
is
could tell,
not
yeah.
as cool looking.
He's
They
very
definitely-
spooky.
If you look at both, they definitely focus more on the design of the back for Ariados than they did for Spinarak.
The head looks incomplete, like it's missing shading.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Skarmory!
Skarmory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much the
Okay,
same.
this one's got a big fan base. Get ready for this one.
Oh boy. All right, let's see.
So different ones I've heard from people. Some people were like saying this is an earlier one of Bergmite. Some are saying it's a screaming condom.
It's like a Ditto evolution.
It can be both.
It's an evolution for Ditto.
And
Oh, it was gonna, like, be a
I've
metal
heard that
cone,
too.
right?
Yeah, that it's an evolution for Ditto.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I've heard
this is an
different
evolution
things.
for Ditto. I'm calling it Dosto.
I like screaming condom though.
Its
Be
name
sure
is
to be safe.
apparently its name is Animon,
Uh,
which that's a little weird, but okay.
Hey kids, it's me, Tommy, the screaming
Did too.
condom, here to tell you about the importance of safe sex.
Oh no.
Makes sense for all the breeding that you do
It
with a
makes
Ditto.
sense because the Japanese name for Ditto is Metamon, so it's probably just copying.
You know what?
Oh,
I'm gonna.
okay.
You know, someone in the chat had a better name. Dit2.
Oh, that's cute.
That is horny Ditto.
Go Ditto!
Oh, that's lovely.
Uh,
Let me check the next one.
All right, let's move on.
I wasn't sure what this one was actually.
Huh.
Baby Dodo. It's a Baby Dodo, I think.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I see it.
Okay, the spray looks shitty on my paper, but yeah, I can see it better here. Wait, that doesn't make sense though. It's got 3 heads though.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is weird.
an alternate for Doduo then?
It's a baby, and then it kills one of its brothers as 2, and then it revives somehow when it.
I
turns
had
into-
I had resorbed the other fetus while still in the womb.
Oh god,
Maybe
that's
we just
disturbing.
maybe it always just hides the third head. It's like it's embarrassed by it.
Be strong. Be strong for mother.
Thank you, Tyrell Grant for 4th super chat. All right, next one. Up, Sunkern. Not Sunkern,
Aw.
Sunflora.
Yeah.
Early Proto Sunflora.
Very chubby cheeks.
Yep.
Makes me not want to talk to monsters.
Useless.
There should be a Mega Sunkern.
Hell yeah.
A Mega Sunflora, I should say. There should be a Mega Sunflora. You know, properly.
It's called the Mega Sunflora would be Mega Flowey from fucking Undertale.
Yep.
But I think there
I
should
actually,
be a Mega Sunflora because then and you make it like competitive level powerful.
That'd be nice. I saw somebody on Reddit. They posted they had a tattoo on their cab of Sunkern. And I'm like, of all the Pokemon, not to be a dick, but
I like sunflowers, but yeah, Sunkern and Sunflora have like really low stats, and they're really hard to battle with.
Hence why I want there should be a Megaform. Just give us something to because it should be balanced out. Because I feel bad for the two.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
make it like a badass tree or something.
These 2 are familiar. Everybody knows these 2.
Oh, early
Aw.
Fampy. I love it.
This is Fampy.
He's a little more
Oh,
like a.
I always love
like
Fampy.
he looks like
He's a little more
Dumbo.
like an Indian elephant with a little curl.
Which
Yeah.
I kind of like this a little bit more, only because it looks like the top of it actually is starting to form the armor.
That's
Oh,
true. Yeah, you're right.
It's very cute.
That is adorable. All right, and Donphan. Yep, Donphan's
Yeah.
pretty much the
Wow,
same.
that is exact.
That is a Don fan.
Yep. I mean, Donphan was one of the ones that was leaked from the thing.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right, next.
First featured in
Oh,
the team of the
wow.
Rowdy Trainer,
Yeah, take a look at
Baby
these
Giraffe
guys.
Rig.
Another
So
dual head thing.
I don't know if this was like the in between for like Ghastly and Haunter, or just a different ghost, or
I'm
I
guessing
think
a
it's
different
Baby
ghost.
Giraffe Rig.
Yeah.
Baby Giraffe Rig is just 2 ghosts.
And it was called like
That's-
Twins with a Z or something. I don't know.
that's a little bit of a stretch.
This
I'm
is
just going off
interesting.
what a document told me.
Hound duo, haunt duo. I like that.
Oh, that's cute.
One's
How
like,
does it
yeah, I'm
poop?
gonna get him.
Twins.
Cat dog soul.
Cat dog soul.
It's a new ghost
Spec-
type. Spec
Ooh,
twin.
I
That's
mean,
a
the next
cool
one. The
name.
next one is Girafarig, but yeah, that's kind of crazy that those two would become like something so complex.
Yeah, Gen 2 has a lot of duality theme going for it.
Mm.
Because it's not just Girafarig. We got this thing. We got the
The kite
Angel
thing.
Devil Swish. We got Swish from earlier.
Oh wow!
Oh,
so
it's-
was Girafarig supposed to be dark normal?
That's
Huh.
what I'm thinking.
Gemini
Also,
is a nice name.
'Cause it's
But I think we're
it's
gonna go.
just it's a psychic Pokemon. but-
This is psychic.
no,
Well,
I mean
Girafarig is.
Oh,
Girafarig,
Girafarig, yeah.
it we know is psychic, but apparently Girafarig here is supposed to be dark and normal.
According to Sacha Valancourt, this is actually a pre-evo for Girafarig. I'm not kidding.
And apparently it's called twins. Like it's actually
which
called
one's
twins.
which one's the evil one and which one's the nice one?
I don't like this as a pre-evolution for Girafarig.
Yeah, it's too
It's too radically different. I like this
Yeah, it
better as its
really
own
is.
ghost.
This is like it's the same weird logic behind Remoraid becoming Octillery.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which actually the early build sprites make a little bit more sense of it.
But I like this one more. I'm gonna call this its own Pokemon because that is just too different. This is
Spoilers, they're both evil.
Spec Twin. I think is what
Yeah.
Spec Twin is what someone came up in the chat. I like that. Okay, move. And
It's called it's what and for
what and for, and now we have the Girafarig, which we saw earlier.
with the gimp mask.
That's what I said.
I know, I'm stealing your joke, I'm sorry. I was hoping you'd forgotten.
Yep.
Damn it.
All right, moving on here. Early Smirgle.
Yeah. Everybody loves Smeargle.
Okay, the next one is super duper adorable.
Okay, let's see this thing.
Is this my favorite boy?
Oh my
Oh, no,
god, so
so-
cute! Is that a pre-evolution Meowth?
Yes, I think it is.
So many
Aw.
cats.
Okay, so Meowth Persian.
seen-
What would
I've
be the
seen
name for
cute-
baby
I've seen
Meowth?
Fan art of this
Nyanth.
guy.
Just Nyan? Oh, it's cute.
I like Nyanth or Muth.
He looks so like tired, like he doesn't want to get up. So maybe he's just like, nah.
Meow Schmello.
Moth.
Meow Shrillo. Aw.
Oh, I want
Baby
to more
Jin.
now.
That's cute.
I online somebody posted like it was their Fakeamon. It was like a 3-tier evolution. It was a marshmallow that like became a s'more, and I'm like, can this be real?
Muth.
Lover.
Like
Steve, call
fire
us
and
Steve.
fairy type. I don't know. Steve.
Yeah, this is adorable. That's cute.
The next two
Call
are
it.
cute too.
Alright,
These are
let's go
different Pokemon.
Oh my god, another kitty!
So many
Aw.
cats.
It's
I
got
think-
a little bell tail.
Yeah, I think his name was Rinrin or something like that. Somebody in the
Right.
chat, I'm sure, will correct me.
Yeah, it
Rin
looks
Rin.
I
like
like Rin Rin for this.
Yeah, I think the name translates to Rin.
Because it's obviously a cat with a bell on its tail.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
you know,
Bean.
we like our wordplay. Yeah, this is adorable. I like it.
I love it.
Okay, it's an evolution, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute too.
And it's
And
got
the
a
bell turns
bigger
different.
bell.
Dark kitty.
I like
Luna,
Dark Kitty. This is
Caroline.
adorable. I like this. God, I love Gen 2.
It's very cute.
What if they called this one Bell Catty?
Bell Catty.
Bell
It's
cat.
someone put felony.
What was that?
Felony.
I get it.
Oh, Felonely.
Nice.
Oh,
The kanji
Oh.
says better Persian.
Meowth pre-evo is Niap.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It does look a little bit like Luna from Sailor Moon.
All right, next one. Oh wow.
Well, I
Polytoad.
think this was supposed to be what Polytoad originally was.
Oh.
Well, huh.
This is that freaking thing from Return of the Jedi that's just like chilling out in the desert.
Yeah.
It
I don't know
kinda
if
looks like a
I think,
watermelon plant.
as weird as Polytoad looks compared to the rest of the Polyline, I think I like that more than this. It's not terrible on its own, but making it Polytoad, yeah.
This looks like a malevolent figure from like a kid's cartoon.
It's like some ancient frog that you have to go for, for information, something like that.
Yeah.
The wisdom frog.
Or like, he's like the evil frog who's taken over the swamp.
Prototoad.
Protoad.
All right, next.
I am Protoad.
Slowking, of course.
Slowking, yep.
That's a Slowking.
Another one that was leaked out. And I'm guessing that oh.
Whoa. Huh.
Um,
I'm gonna call this one Steve.
That's not on my list.
What is-
image?
what is this thing?
I'm
Well, we
not
are
sure.
in the debug mode, so I'm guessing we might be running into things that are not supposed to be there.
Oh dear.
Catch it. See what happens.
So far,
Finally, they just made missing number a Pokemon, as it should have been
The
from
order
the
has been the same on my list, but that's not the next one. So go to the
Apparently,
next one.
I'm
There
gonna
were
go
people
back and see if I can.
There were people wishing they'd made Missing No and Ultra Beast in Sun and Moon.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, it came up again. So let's mistake.
Human.
There he goes,
Okay.
Ladybug.
So what was supposed to be
Bug
in that
hugs.
previous one was supposed to be an unknown. I don't know why it did that.
I guess like the thing just glitched out and grabbed the wrong
But
one.
it was supposed to be unknown, so
We
Okay.
cannot be known.
Okay, how different was it from the regular unknown?
it looked the same. They were just the letters.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
This one reminded me of like the Death for Ladybug. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Is this like the original form of Ladybug?
don't
Looks
know
like
Not
if
it.
it was-
Ladybug.
I don't know if maybe it was an alternative
Ledian.
version of
Ledian?
it. Like they made
Ledian,
two.
yeah, the alternate Ledian?
Well, I thought they made like two different versions of it.
That's possible. I mean, I'm not. I mean, we'll
Like
see. If,
a-
I don't think know if Ledian 3-star Ladybug of Doom.
Kind of like a male and female Meowstic or something.
Something like that.
Oh.
Lady Star.
Oh yeah.
Pre-evolution for
Oh.
Ponyta.
Yes.
Aw.
My Little Ponyta.
Lil Sebastian.
Like, why even? Why you've already got a pony? Why do you need a pre-evolution of Ponyta?
They were experimenting with baby Pokemon. They wanted to see
Folita.
Phillyta.
Philly.
Uh,
Phillyta.
Pone.
PWN.
Yeah.
Oh, Proto Espeon.
oh.
It's
What's
very pale.
interesting is Espeon is supposed to be like gold and white.
Ooh.
Oh,
As
very
opposed
Really?
Sphinx-like. It's
Yeah,
like
I'll
a
be looking.
lynx.
I'll be looking at the color version of these when we're done with the stream.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yep, there's Espeon and
Flames.
Umbreon. Umbreon looks kind of weird because its neckline looks,
Legion.
its neckline looks more like an evil smile.
Yeah.
Somebody says Flamebow Dash. for
Flamebow
baby
Dash.
Ponyta.
The Phillyta was cute. I liked that name.
Really, too.
Alright.
So this is really interesting. I always wanted this because I always thought it was interesting that Shelder evolved with Slowbro, but it never really had its own like species. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is like an alternate Cloyster.
Kind of, yeah.
It's called like Claunch or something, isn't it?
Or what would be
So-
really messed up is like it ate the Slowbro.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Those tails are tasty, man.
Conch King. I could see that
I
name.
guess the idea would be that it's separated from the Slowbro and it becomes two Pokemon again. Then they have Slowking and whatever this is.
Oh, it's called Turban.
Turban.
That's what it was. I saw that earlier.
I like Conch King myself.
Conch King.
Hmm.
Umbreon is a
It
poison type.
overthrows when it
Oh,
overthrows the Slowking.
according to Project
Slowking.
Mars, Umbreon was supposed to be a poison type in the game, and it actually
Oh.
That makes
evolved with a
sense.
poison stone.
That makes sense because one of its Pokedex entries says like it spits poison at you from its eyes.
Huh.
It is true, yeah. It
I
does.
see why they didn't go with it though, because they needed more dark support.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like show off your shiny new thing.
Yeah. All right, next.
Baby Ditto?
Grimer? Baby Grimer. Look at the color.
Oh.
Oh, Baby
Oh.
Grimer.
This is like
Yeah, it is.
Puddle.
It's Gloop.
Gloop. I like that. Gloop.
Glooper.
Called
Gloop.
Grimy, evolves at level 19.
Oh, okay.
Remoraid.
Okay, so
Oh yeah,
this,
so
this explains better, and I think you mentioned this earlier before. This explains better the Remoraid and Octillery line a bit more.
Yeah, it looks like a gun.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Well, because people are like, it doesn't make sense for a little fish to turn to an octopus. But
Yeah,
like,
but Octillery is supposed to be like a cannon Pokemon.
well, wait till you see it.
I look forward to seeing this, but yeah, this definitely looks more like a revolver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and he's attacking.
now I don't know if that helps anymore.
Looks like a
Pokemon
Gun to
Pokemon.
tank is a bit of a
Also,
transition.
It's theming, Lewis. It's theming.
Gunfish, I like that.
This is better or worse than Vanillite?
Looks like a Super Mario villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
like
gosh,
how
it does.
Octillery turned out. I prefer, we don't have any octopus Pokemon properly, so yeah.
Do we have a squid Pokemon? Oh yeah, Inkay.
Yeah. That is weird. Oh!
This one I think is
Tyrogue
safe.
possibly?
Was this original version of Tyrogue?
I'm not sure because next to it is another evolution that you'll see, but I don't know if it relates to that or
It's like
another
a little
Pokemon.
fighting bear.
He's very punchy.
Was it a prototype Teddy Ursa?
Maybe.
Mm,
Octank.
Octank.
If Patton had an octopus.
Well, let's go to the next one and then compare.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Because that's him
What?
on top.
That's... Yeah, that's...
Okay.
Okay.
So I think this is supposed to be Hitmontop, but I don't know if the other one was related to it.
Tyrogue is the one before.
Yeah, I can see this is Tyrogue, and this is these are Proto Tyrogue and Hitmontop.
They
Right.
like completely they just straight up flipped Hitmontop upside down like again.
I mean,
Yeah.
this Hitmontop looks fucking terrifying.
Yeah, this
though.
thing is terrifying.
Mm.
It's the third eye for me that freaks me out.
The third eye on the crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hit Bear and Cubber.
Ah.
Aw, Cubberlang.
Cubberland.
We got another baby Pokemon next.
All right. Yeah, this is weird Hitmontop. Okay. Oh my God, is that a
Baby
Pre-Evolution
Growlithe.
I love its ears. It's like a little beagle.
Oh, it's so
This one,
cute.
this one was also leaked a while ago too.
Oh, that is adorable.
He's the
love it.
best boy.
Best boy, best dog.
This is good. This is
Okay,
a good boy.
Good boy.
So Growlithe and Arcanine. What would this guy's name be?
Growly. No,
it's
James.
it's
That's
good
James's
boy.
Growlithe.
It's Good Boy. That's what his name is. Bork. Puplift.
Puplith.
I
Puplift.
kind of
We'll
like
go with
Bork.
that.
Mm.
Puplith area.
Poppers.
Oh, well, Fet. That's cute.
All right, next.
Embark. Oh, that's clever.
Embark. I like that too.
And
But
Bork.
yeah, this is
Here's
the
the,
Hoppip we saw
Hoppip
before.
line.
Let's see how the Hoppip line looks, assuming there's any more of it. Oh wow.
They really kept
So-
the cat motif.
Yeah.
So the first Hoppip is dark. The next one is actually golden.
Huh.
I don't think they really knew what the color scheme they were going for, honestly.
All right, now we're
Skip
gonna have
Bloom.
Jumpluff. Oh wow. That's,
Oh
And
my God.
he's supposed to be pink,
Emphasis on the pluff.
which that is the shiny version of a Jumpluff because I have a shiny Jumpluff.
Huh.
that is very different. I wonder why they decided to drop the cat motif.
I guess because they wanted to actually make it similar to what they actually are, which like Jumpluff is kind of like those floaty weed thingies. Those
I
Oh yeah,
suppose.
dandelions, right?
Someone's calling this the catnip line.
Yeah.
catnip. Oh.
Aw.
Aww. Kitties.
And
Guess what this
Proto
one's
Proto Mime
supposed to
Junior, I
be.
presume.
Yeah, looks like a freaking egg.
Yeah, that's hideous. That is hideous.
Looks like
It's like
Humpty
a Humpty Dumpty kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, this is a few more baby Pokemon.
This
coming.
is Nomeo and Juliet. Mr. Gnome.
next one's really fun.
This is what comes out of Chansey.
Oh god,
Aw.
terrifying.
Yeah, that's just no.
It's
Omelet.
It's omelet.
Omelets.
Yeah, Miss Paya, you can feel free to love the tiny egg, but I think I much prefer Mime Junior. All right, we got here a Proto. What's her name?
Smoochum.
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 It's so cute.
That
I
is
like
cute.
it. I like its fabulous
I,
hair.
I
her
like
hair.
other Smoochum, just because she looks like a little weird. Like her hair is just too nicely done.
She looks
for-
like she's playing dress up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next. Oh, wow.
Elekid?
Yep.
Huh.
It has a weird face.
Yeah. I would not have guessed Elekid.
If you saw the coloring,
Maybe, yeah.
The stripes look like Elekid.
Yeah, I guess so, but I much prefer finished Elekid. This
Yeah.
could be, I could see this as its own Pokemon, like some kind of weird fairy thing that evolved into, like, I don't know, something based off of, like, the Space Needle.
yeah.
It looks like those games that you see at Carnival where you got to throw the ring onto the bottle.
Yeah, like a ring
yeah.
toss Pokemon.
It's the
Yeah.
carnival Pokemon.
Another egg. Lots of eggs.
He evolves into one of those like
Ella egg.
non-regulation basketball hoops.
Hey kids, do you wanna we have this egg mechanic in the game. Let's make a lot of Pokemon that are eggs. Alright, original Magby. We saw this in the game.
Booby.
Yeah, we kinda like Booby better.
I like this design better than the Magby we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Alright, next.
His head's like a volcano.
Oh wow,
Oh,
Blossom.
Blossom.
That's pretty
Way
different.
too animu.
Yeah. I mean
Oh, wait.
even the finished Blossom is not great, but this is yeesh.
It has the little sparkles.
Okay, guys, you gotta brace yourself for the next one because the next one is I was dying.
Oh boy.
I really
no.
like this. I really like this next one.
I do like the shininess of Proto Blossom. Alright, we're ready?
Mhm.
Let's do this.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is that like is that
Is that an
inversion
alternate
Bellsprout?
Victory Bell?
I
I'm
I
guessing
guess
it's
I'm not really sure because I don't know where it fits, but
I think it's an alternate for
like, thank
Weeping
God
Bell,
we don't
yeah.
have that because
What am
Jesus
I?
Like that's probably if you give it a sunstone.
I can see.
Oh
Yeah.
God, would you want to waste a sunstone on that?
What the?
Well, I mean, the other options are Blossom or
Kill
Sunflora.
him with
So
Kill me! What
I can
new
see
sort
through
of madness
time.
Is it made of banana peel? Is a good comment in the chat. Its alternate Victory Bell is supposed to be like Blossom. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
why would you get this when you could have Victory Bell?
I mean, maybe
Even this
one
thing
won't.
seems disappointed in itself.
Yeah, well, maybe this one doesn't go as its battle
kill.
cry.
No, instead it goes. Ugh.
Oh,
Day.
maybe it's supposed to be a grass fighting. I don't know.
Well, grass
Oh
fighting is
my
great
God.
typing, but man, oh man,
It also
When did-
has a front butt.
yeah.
Did we ever get a grass fighting?
Yes, Breloom.
Thank you.
Breloom is awesome.
Which Breloom is
Yes, he
so
is.
much better than this.
I love
Yeah.
Breloom.
A lot of kill me's in the chat.
He's a little punch kicker.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
I could see an alternate Victory Bell and maybe something like this, but man, oh man, that face.
Serpent Bell.
Turpin Bell.
Oh, Jesus.
Defeat Bell.
Oh god.
Defeat.
Arceus
Fail Bell.
left me unfinished.
Wow.
Dumb Bell.
Yeah. It's funny.
Wow. I mean, again, I'm not against the idea, but man, oh man, the execution. Jeez. Let's move on.
Okay.
Oh, Miltank, which is a bit fatter.
Oh, it's very fat.
And regular Miltank is pretty fat, but it felt like it's more like it was toned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's
The
like Uncle.
kingpin of Pokemon.
It's like Uncle Iroh in season 3.
You chose poorly, Bell. Kill me, Bell.
Oh,
Banana Bell, I could actually see
that's funny.
as a proper name. All right.
Annabelle.
Wow. Oh, wow.
So we got
Uh,
here a fire
a
seal.
fire seal?
A fire seal. I like that.
It
Bring
looks
back
like
that
it's balancing a
I'm not
meteor
sure why
on
it's
its
really
face.
balancing, but yeah, it's on
Sounds like
fire.
a fireball. What do we got? We need a name for this thing because this is. I kind of want to see this as an actual Pokemon now.
So a seal, but with
Circus.
fire.
It's a circus performer.
Dear, dear.
Water fire circus seal. I would actually love that. I don't know if it's supposed to
Water
be.
fire?
Bomb seal is what Project Mars said. Fire water type.
Oh.
We still have not. We only had one fire water type, and that's ridiculous.
Hyrule Seal.
Seer, I like that too.
Oh,
yeah.
that's Seer.
I like how that's actually like that's more clever than like their actual use of seal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seal.
Bomb Seal is still good, but I like Seer better.
Speedy.
Pop
Yeah,
Leo.
Seal the
Not
rapper,
Leo.
he spits hot fire. Do Bomb.
New bomb is pretty good.
All right, let's see. Blast Seal is also a good one. Let's see if this thing has an evolution.
It does
Nope.
not.
It's just my
Delibird.
favorite boy.
Delibird.
No, this thing
Let's
looks
not-
stupid. Let's move on.
He has a
No,
beard.
you can't. He's my best friend.
He's got a beard and his hat's bigger.
Yeah, he's properly Santa. Delibird. Yeah,
No,
that's actually. I see
his
why
the
they
best
changed
one.
it.
His hat is his beard.
And like instead of his little like belly button, it's more like a little like belly buckle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Proto Delibird. I like this. This is actually pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
The next one has lots of fan art too.
See this one?
Oh! It's like a. It's
So I guess it's like an electric tiger thing.
It's it's like a kind of Proto Togedemaru, but clearly it's more tiger inspired.
Yes.
I was thinking more like it kind of like Dedenne.
I can see Dedenne.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, definitely got more tiger characteristics to it.
I dig it.
It looks like those little ball like plushies you see in like.
Tigorb.
Tigor.
David Ramey, you wash your mouth out with soap now.
Go Tigorg.
That was
Tigorb.
cute.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, that's good. Let's see. Evolution. Yo.
Okay.
Oh, it's so cute.
They really liked putting lightning bolts onto things.
Yeah,
I see.
this is. As people are pointing out, both this and Tigorb are kind of more realistic looking with the shading.
Mm,
It's a kind of uncanny valley effect.
a
Tiger
little
Bolt,
bit, yeah. Tiger
Roundgur,
bolt's cute. Shocksure, that's cute.
Shockshire, Roundgur I like.
Hmm.
Static Kitty, 7.8 out of 10. Too many cats.
Voltiger. No.
Voltiger, actually, I would not be against
People like
Voltiger, but I
cats.
suspect that's a third evolution.
Yeah.
Zinx.
Zinx.
Oh yeah, this is basically like pre-Shinx Luxio.
Yeah,
that line.
that's true.
That's true too. Yeah.
Shearshock. Legs are so small and
Shearshock.
chubby. Thundercat.
Just Thundercat.
I actually when Raikou was the raid Pokemon in Pokemon Go, I caught like 18 of them and named them all after various Thundercats.
All right, let's see if this thing has a third form.
Nope.
Oh, nope.
That's a
Um,
Farfetch'd evolution.
I
I
say
think.
Farfetch evolution.
Oh,
Yep.
That's cool. And it's like
it looks like it's wearing a mask.
I like it.
He's
Farfetch
the
deserves an
tuxedo
evolution.
mask of birds.
This is its evolution under wraps.
It looks like it could be a prototype for what's the swan Pokemon?
Swanna.
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 A little bit.
Ducklet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad because I want the Thundercat here to have a third form, and call it we had that name before. I can't remember what it was now.
I don't know.
Shearshock. Voltiger.
Voltiger. I want to have an actual Voltiger because that thing looks like a second
Yeah.
form. Not a third form. It looks like a second form. But yeah, the evolution for Farfetch'd, yeah, I would not have expected to go Swan, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah,
Swan
Dr.
song.
Swan.
Another pun. I wonder if it's another pun.
Phantom Bird Thief Swan Fetcher
This one is called Madame.
or Madam. Although I like Swan Song.
Phantom Bird Thief Swan Fetcher is my favorite anime this season.
Mm.
All right, let's move on here. Oh wow,
Oh,
a voodoo doll.
It's a what the frig?
It's
a
a voodoo
straw
doll
voodoo
Pokemon. I'm
doll.
guessing Ghost.
probably, yeah.
It's kind of like the concept with the bayonet.
Okay, we got a
Oh,
better
but-
name than Swan Song. Plausible.
Plausible. You won.
Good job.
But yeah, this thing, I like the voodoo doll idea, and I hope it's a Ghost type.
Signature move was probably curse.
Proto Bayonet.
Voodoo.
Voodoo.
Voodle.
Voodle. Voodooed. Ghost
Stuff
Steel.
full. Oh wait.
Got nailed.
Kill me.
Voo don't. Strawl.
Straw.
Voodoo.
'Cause
Voodoo is
Straw.
also a good one.
it's made of
Nail me.
straw.
Nail baby.
Don't stab me. Booktus.
Don't stab me.
Booktus. It does. That's my first thought was actually cactus.
Pokemon entry probably has to do with dead kids like always.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like
always.
Voodoo. Let's go with Voodoo for the time being.
The Pokedex entry straight up says, "Here's your future, kid."
The Evangelist hated Pokemon for his Legend Satanic theme. Just imagine if this thing got greenlit.
Yeah.
I like Voodoo. Do we have a typing for this thing? Because I want to say it's Ghost, but I don't know anything else.
Maybe ghost grass if it's made of straw.
Or
What
Ghost
if it,
Steel with the pin.
That's
Based
fair.
on Gamer Freaks 42's name, it starts off as Voodoo and evolves into You Do.
Voodoo. Don't stab me. I'm scared. All right, let's see what we got next. Oh wow.
Panda.
Wow, that's a Jap. Is that like based off the Japanese vampire?
The Chinese one.
The Chinese
Would
one.
Voodoo evolve into this?
Yeah, look. If you
Yes.
go back, he's got ears like a bear.
Pure Ghost.
And it's got the
Yeah.
the ceiling tag on him.
Yeah, I think this is supposed to be based on a Jiangxi.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of cool.
So he's
I mean,
kind
it's-
of bearish, but he's
it-
also like
It's kind of like the mask to I can't remember its name. The Mummy.
Coffin
Coffin
Regis.
Regis. Yeah, I mean it's two very different sorts of kind of Halloweeny spooky things, but I see them evolving into each other as a result. So yeah, that's kind of cool.
I like Panpire.
I like talent.
Vampire.
Vampire.
Vampanda.
Vampanda.
Chaozu.
Aww. That's almost what Chatsu is.
We're
Basically,
going to
yeah.
train.
As a matter of fact, I like
Wou-
that.
Wouldn't that make Hitmontop the TN then?
Rin Panchi. I like that one.
Ooh.
Ah.
Yeah, these two are good. These are another ones that I really wish had made it in.
Apparently, its name is Pang Shi.
Yeah, I don't think American audiences or American customers would have liked to know there's a Pokemon that has like a fucking voodoo thing to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see
But
them
damn,
not
it
being
ain't
a
cool.
fan.
I like at the very least I like the Rin Panda.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do we got here? We got Murkrow, which has even more of a
His
witch's
hat's
hat.
more fompish.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
That's very Gandalf.
Mm.
Oh wow.
Blissey. It's a
Oh,
blooming
is
Blissey.
that what this is?
Is this like a?
I think so.
Yeah, I could see this as like a proto Blissey.
It looks like it's got lips emerging from its head, though.
It also looks
It's got
like
two
wearing-
eggs.
Wouldn't it
It's
be
like-
like a pretty thing of Chansey though?
It's got a gun belt with eggs. Oh my god.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. I do like that they tried to go for a heart motif, but it just looks like a butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, kiss me on the top of my head. No, it's cool, man. Do it. It'll be great.
Blissey's packing.
Pro
Blister.
Togepi. Oh no, Peace Out 29 Togepi's still in here somewhere.
Yeah, I don't
Its
think
name
this
is
is
Ha-
happening.
its name
It
is-
looks more detailed than
Blister.
Chansey.
Apparently, its name is Happy, but it's
Well, that's because
There's-
Chansey's
yeah, there's-
name was
There's
like
so many Pokemon like that. Yeah, that it's just like lucky, happy, whatever.
ignorance
Yeah.
is Blissey.
Butthead Blissey.
All right.
What's up, YouTube? It's Butthead Blissey here to.
Oh, Caesar.
So this is
Look
what's
what
Proto
it-
Caesar.
Caesar.
That's
Yeah.
more in line with like the really gnarly Scyther sprite too.
Yeah.
yeah,
Way more dinosaur-y.
And the head looks more like Scyther.
yeah.
I wouldn't mind if that's how Scissor wound up looking.
I'm not so sure how I would feel about the eyes on the claws.
He still has those, doesn't he?
Does he?
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
I think they blend with his skin though.
they're more
not re-
subdued, yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
not really eyes, yeah.
Oh yeah, they look more just like weird robot hinge dot things.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, it is a steel type, so.
Yeah. So that makes more
True.
sense.
that makes sense.
All right. Next. Oh wow, a pincer evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
people think this might have been turned into Heracross.
I can believe it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
mean,
yeah, I wonder if
Heracross
Heracross was
is
originally
awesome.
supposed to be like supposed to be a pincer evolution.
That would make sense.
What is that supposed to be a beak or its face?
I don't
Yes.
know.
Looks
Bit of both?
terrifying.
It's kind of
Yeah.
creepy if it's its face.
Mm-hmm.
Because it looks like a weird dude in a suit.
Yeah.
This is season 1 of Power Rangers villain,
Hmm.
voiced by
Pincer
Bryan
Cross.
Cranston.
You better beware.
Gripper.
Gripper. I can see Gripper as its name.
Guripa.
Mm,
Looks a little like Mega Pincer.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Guripa.
Call Shinji. We found a new angel.
Shinji used to run away.
I mustn't run away.
Crushier. Looks like Brundlefly. Alright, next. Oh, original Hound Hour.
Houndour. Way more skeleton-y.
Yeah.
More pronounced pattern.
Especially in the back. Let's see. Houndoom, yep.
He is way more
Hi
happy.
guys.
He's happier.
Welcome to my home.
Behold Doomsday
This is
and
like an animal.
Doomsday.
This is like an Animal Crossing villager.
Alright, next. Oh, wow. What the?
Hi.
This is an Ewok.
This looks like a new guy, but I might. But feel free to tell me I'm wrong here.
No, he's got an evolution.
I thought like no, I
okay.
mean like a new not like I don't think it's a baby is what I think.
Like if it's supposed to be based on something.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
not.
Because it looks like it's a new one that just never made it in.
He's kind of
Yeah.
got a Gabumon thing going. He's wearing the pelt of something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what creeps me out. It's just like, is this like a Pokemon and then they like kill it and then
It wears the pelt of
It's
its
like
mother.
it's like a proto Mimikyu.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
I love Mimikyu. Controversial opinion, I know, but I think Mimikyu is pretty cool.
I like
Mimikyu is pretty cool and pretty awesome.
Nah, no, I'm just being stupid. I don't wanna
yeah,
ruffle
I
any
like that. I
feathers.
like that. I like the idea like something. It's called Wolfman according to the thing.
That's
Yete.
Yetini.
So what does it evolve into?
That.
Bro.
Oh.
Okay, I like Yetini for the other one, and this one definitely. Yeah, something like yeah. I'm trying to think.
Death.
It's kind. I know exactly why they dropped this though. It's
Why?
It's basically a repeat of Cubone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
I like
Its
Yeti
name-
and Yete though. Yetini and Yete
It's-
though.
Its name is Warwolf.
Warwolf.
Oh, I like
Wolfman and Warwolf.
that. Oh,
So they're kind of going for the Yanaglache
can hear
idea of a werewolf.
I can hear him
Yeah.
mumbling that. Whoa.
Yeter.
I would really,
like
like-
that.
I would love to see so many of these just put into Gen 8. Like, I don't care that the ideas are recycled. Like, this thing is awesome.
Yeah, this thing is pretty cool. A lot of these are really cool, and I get
Like-
why some of them didn't make it in, but damn.
Give me this, give me Flare Bear, and I'm good.
Mm. Oh, is that Porygon 2?
Yep.
What the hell were they thinking?
They were like, no one likes birds, but they like cats.
Uh-huh.
This gen, like, these rejects are half cats.
That's
Hey,
fair,
hey,
huh?
Hey,
Do you
cats are
think we
fun.
have
People
enough
like
cats in our generation? We should probably make Porygon 2 another cat. Like, why would you? I wouldn't have even guessed Porygon 2 if not for the 2 in its name. Like Porylion, I could see Liorb.
It's that Digimon logic.
How is this evolved from Porygon? Come on.
And the third form is a really hot angel.
Yeah. What is this? What were they thinking?
I do not know.
Porygon 2 makes sense. You know, you went from the angular 3D model to a more smooth, round 3D model. This is just a
And
cat.
then you ruined it.
And then Porygon Z is just kind of a glitched 3D model.
It's like, you made it more efficient, and then you ruined it.
Well, that's why it has the
The dubious disc.
dubious disc. It is basically infected with a virus.
That's awesome.
This is Porygon like 7. Like after you've gone through several more steps to try to make it look more like the thing. Yeah, no, I don't. I like this as a Pokemon on its own. I don't like it as Porygon 2.
All right, dudes, I gotta head out, but thanks for letting me join the stream.
All right, see you later, man. I'm assuming we're running down on these.
But I think so,
let me
yeah.
check, let me check the list. Yeah, we got like one more line to go.
All right. Let's
Okay.
See what we got
right.
next.
Let's try it.
Not everybody.
Oh wow.
Night.
Oh,
Bye.
licky licky.
Is this
Oh.
proto licky licky?
Yes. He's got like a bunch of different like looks to him from different Pokemon.
Oh wow. Yeah. No.
Yeah, no.
No. That thing looks sad. Like, oh god.
Yeah.
I cut my tongue out, please.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I do not like this. Plark.
Nope. No.
Yeah, no. This is no. I mean, Licky Licky isn't great, but this is not an improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Oh, Steelix.
Yep. All right, that's pretty close.
Oh wow.
Uh.
Kingdra?
I think it's supposed to be something to that. I'm not sure.
Because I could,
Huh.
because with that tail, I could see Proto Kingdra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can also see it as its own dragon thing.
Yeah, it does look like Kingdra though.
Okay, so the next three are actually the original designs of the legendary beasts.
All right, let's take a look.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
So this
This
is Raikou.
looks like an evolution of Houndoom.
It looks like a dog cosplaying as Cloud from Final Fantasy
Yeah.
VII.
Which one is this supposed to be? Entei?
This is Raikou.
Oh,
The electric one. Yeah.
yeah. Cause look at the bones on its back, and with the white hair and the black body, it looks like this is supposed to be an evolution of a Houndoom.
He does glow yellow, so he does have a bit of a electric aura to him.
I guess
Okay.
emo dog, edge dog,
Okay.
hound dork. Okay, next. That's
Here's Entei.
Entei.
Okay.
As
yeah.
a Pokemon
Remember,
on its
Heather,
own, it's
these were
fine. As a,
early designs.
as a
I'm aware.
legendary,
Yeah, it looks pretty boring, all things considered.
it's okay though. It's as a Pokemon on its own, this thing looks okay as a fire dog, but we already got fire dog, and yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and finally, Suicune. What the hell?
It looks like a Kelpie.
everyone's been going like Edward.
It's so mean. Oh
And see,
my
the thing is with me, this looks more like a My Little Pony dog.
god. That's why I was saying it looks like a Kelpie.
Yeah.
Let's just be happy that they improved the designs of the beasts.
Yeah.
Oh
wow.
yeah, thank God. Like this design is actually not bad. I just wouldn't use it for a legendary.
Yeah, none of these designs are bad, but yeah, they clearly this is a first draft. Yeah. Wow. What do we got? Oh wow.
Is this a proto?
There's no evolution that follows it, so I mean, this could have been a bunch of different things. I
It
mean,
kind of looks like a
looks-
Proto Oshawott though.
I was thinking it looks like the Kung Fu ferret thing.
I was just gonna say that too. It
That's
has
also a
some.
possibility.
It has some body structure to Mainfu a little bit.
Game Station 3, what does Edward mean in this case? It
Oh.
means Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Mineshow, a Proto Mineshow. I could see that. I kind of like the idea of a Proto Oshawott.
It could have been
It-
like it could have been the standard like what's Sentret, like the standard normal type for the game.
That would be interesting. I like Sentret, but you know this.
Yeah.
The HM slave of the game.
The one that I definitely thought it was Mienfu.
All right, and next, there's our. Oh wow, Ho-Oh.
Whoa.
He's got like a toucan bill.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Bask upon my glory. Look at my crotch. And finally, it's actually Oh, they're saying it's Sneasel.
Ah.
Wow,
Oh.
Proto Sneasel is so much cuter.
Yeah, I can see why they changed that.
Okay, so the tail is kind of a feather.
I dig it, but the thing is, it looks different enough that it could be its own thing too.
Yeah.
God, you gotta love the imagination of the Pokemon designers. You know, say what you will about stuff like the ice cream Pokemon. You know, clearly they put a lot of thought in these things, and they know how to revamp them into new original things.
We got 4 more.
Ho-Oh is pure flying in this.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay, and it's finally Lugia. Oh wow,
No.
Togepi.
No,
Togepi!
we actually don't have a Lugia design for the rest of them.
Really?
Yeah.
But there's a silver version out there too. Is he not in that? I wonder.
Not in the file I have.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna do something real quick in a minute here, but yeah, Proto Togepi looks pretty good. Much more spiky head. Because the thing is, when people were grabbing the sprites, they only had the gold version to go on. The silver version got released recently.
Oh, okay. See, I only have the gold one, I think.
There's Snubble.
Snubble! Snubble. Snubble.
Okay, that's Proto Apom.
Yeah, but it looks more like a fucking cat.
Oh,
Cats
they
are cool.
really wanted the cats.
Cat mom.
Togepi was the original Lugia.
Quick, Misty, that
And
egg
here
you
we
found.
have Leafeon.
Oh wow!
Oh, that's so
So we actually
cute.
had another Eevee way before.
Okay.
I kind of I don't know how I feel because I do like the ideas of this Leafeon with the root feet.
Yeah, it's clever.
I don't know. I think the ears are a little bit much,
Yeah, a little long.
but
So
this
that's-
is pretty cool for a Leafeon. I like that.
That should be it.
Yeah, that's the end of the thing. Let me check the debug thing. There's anything? There's a sub games option for 5 different mini games: poker, slots, a matching game, 15 slide puzzle, and P-Cross. Okay, name. Open up the Pokegear menu, and the field debug menu, and warp to destinations. Okay, so one thing we could do before we switch out here, part of the debug is actually going to other locations. I don't think we're going to do that because it would probably take too long. But and a lot of the stuff is
I'm gonna have
incomplete
to head
anyway.
out soon. So
Yeah, so here's what we're going to do before we close out for the night, because it's already getting close to 1 a.m. This went on longer than I expected it to go. We're going to... I think I have opened up the... I'm going to switch off of the game real quick here so we don't have to keep staring at a bunch of stuff. I think I have... I downloaded the thing already. Let me see. Let me grab the Space World Silver and see... we'll go through the Pokedex real quick there and see if there's anything different.
okay.
If there is a Lugia design, I would like to see that.
Yeah. Just pull these out into the thing. Load this up. Yeah, I am very curious now. Also, Corinne, I think you might have gotten a thing wrong.
Oh, yeah?
'Cause it looks like you just tried to send me a file. You might have been
Oh,
hacked or something like that.
I was trying to send you a picture of the thingamabob.
Oh,
You
the
can find it on...
Yeah,
can
people have
find
been
it on
sending it to me
Twitter,
all
though.
day. Okay, open up. Let's go silver. Pokemans, all the mans of the pokes. Pokemon Silver, Space World, debug fixed. Open that up. Yeah. Yeah, I think the thing is going to be pretty much the same. Going to screen share. And yeah.
Okay.
Game Freak Presents is the same thing. I'm assuming it's the same, opening there. Okay.
Yep.
Silver version, which still has Ho-Oh on it.
Huh.
So it's entirely possible we don't have it. Oh, I gotta exit back out of here so we can open up the debug menu, which was backspace? There we go. Okay, which one was the monsters? That was... second to last. Okay. Okay, we actually have a proper listing here.
Oh, that's different.
Okay, so we'll just go through these real quick. Probably is mostly the same. Yeah, that thing again. I should tell you what.
Yeah.
To make this easier, we'll start from the end.
Yeah.
That's 251 there. That's interesting. Yeah, there's Leafeon, Apom, Snubble, Togepi, Ho-Oh.
Yeah, I told you there's no Lugia.
Yeah, that's weird.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's nothing different about the silver. I'm wondering what's different about the silver version though.
Hmm.
Nothing!
Apparently nothing. It even had Ho-Oh in the intro, so.
Yeah, Mr. is meant to be the master, then second last. Yeah. Porygon 2 again. Yeah. Huh. So, yeah, that's what we got out of this. This is, this is an interesting piece of history right here, especially if you're a Pokemon fan. So, yeah, I think we're going to call it quits for the night. Thank you all for coming out here for this. Thank you both, Corinne and Kaluna, for joining me for this.
Yay,
No problem.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Thanks, belated thanks to Nage. He just left. He left already. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Very unlikely we see them reuse these old designs, though not impossible because early Raichu evolution was leaked. Did they? Because I know they mentioned Gorachu.
I didn't see it, but I've seen artists. Oh wait, no, they have leaked it, and I've seen fan art of it.
I'll take a look at that. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thanks for coming out here, everybody. I'm a huge Pokemon fan, so. Yeah, so and especially Gold and Silver. So seeing all this stuff is fascinating, and I'm gonna go once the stream's done here. I'm gonna go check out the color version of all these guys.
Yeah, sounds good.
Lugia was created so there would be a new legendary for the second movie.
Oh,
I can believe it.
okay.
Makes sense.
All right, so thank you all for coming out here, and yeah, we're calling this a night. Thank you again, and switch over to post show screen.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.